podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm
We have new video from a crash that sent welterweight boxing champion Errol Spence Jr. to the intensive care unit. The crash ejected the boxer, but miraculously, he is expected to be okay.
TheBoxingVoice.com. It's been a miracle, and a blessing from God that, I haven't had anything serious that would have had me out for a year or two, or just would have been, ending my career. That none of them guys wished that I wasn't back so fast, but I am back, and I want to fight the top names in the division.
I have to ask you about your eye. We were all worried about you when you had to pull out of the Manning Pacquiao fight.
I want to fight, so
But you could have gone one.
Yeah, one eye. I got another eye.
WBC of IBF welterweight champion of the world.
That's why I sound bad, and I told people I didn't want to tune up fight. I've been getting a second chance at life, and I've been getting a third chance at boxing. Nobody's worth Terence Crawford. There's big fish on this side too that, I gotta fry. Like I said, I'm gonna get these belts over here, then I'm gonna come take Terence Crawford belt because I said I'm gonna be undisputed welterweight champion of the world.
SDS Promotions.
He is the fighting pride of Omaha, Nebraska.
He's good at what he do.
Hey, Daddy.
Undefeated WBO lightweight champion of the world.
Hey, Daddy.
BoxingVoice.com.
Taking, any credit away from Errol, he's a great fighter. He's good at what he do. But when you compare him to Terence Crawford, there's no comparison.
It's a dollar beat.
Just a better fighter.
BoxingVoice.com.
Sit back and watch this. I promise you something. I promise you something. All that shit you talking don't mean nothing. I can pull my guns at you, you can pull your guns at me, but at the end of the day, them two brothers got to get in the ring.
Hey, Daddy. It's a dollar beat.
We've been here before. You try to get there. Alright? I can tell you how it is to be undisputed. You can't tell me shit.
This a dollar beat. Hey, Daddy.
Y'all support y'all fighter. Let's come together, make this event a success.
BoxingVoice.com.
Everything about Terence Crawford is better than Errol Spence Jr.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
Boxing fans, are you ready?
Hey, Daddy.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, and welcome to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, and we're here to discuss the December 9th pay-per-view rematch. I'm joined alongside Ring Walk Danny, and it's time to discuss some boxing. We also have a little clippity clip from Errol Spence's manager. Maybe one or two clips we need to show you, but his manager has revealed that it is December 9th. Now, obviously, there's two dates that TGB Promotions, who deals very closely with Al Heyman, on hold. Two dates on hold here in Nevada. You got December 9th, which is the date in question, and December 30th, which is the other date. Now, there is some speculations amongst pundits that there's no way they're going to announce Earl and Crawford before they announce Benavidez and Andrade. And that kind of made sense. But I'm also being told that the December 30th date that Showtime has a hold on may not be a pay-per-view. That 30th could be a Showtime championship boxing card as part of your regular subscription with Paramount or with Showtime. Now, these things have to be confirmed, but, I mean, what am I batting this year? 100 for 100? Like, I don't know because I don't fucking watch those, football stats and shit. But the truth is, I told you, 24 hours ago, 48 hours ago, that Big Baby was going to fight Mahmoud Char for the WBA regular. Y'all laughed. Y'all said, no way. Now, all of a sudden, you wake up this morning, Mahmoud Char's been motherfucking elevated to WBA regular champion, right up underneath my man Usyk. You wake up this morning, and not only is he elevated, but they also telling you that he's got to fight the number 5, Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Oh, yeah. Call me the motherfucking oracle around this biatch. But now, what I don't have any information on, and is all speculation, is all Nesta's wishes. Once Big Baby wins that title from the 50-year-old Mahmoud Char, we want Big Baby versus Big Baby. Give me my motherfucking name back. Out here taking my name. Out here got the powers that be, keeping me away from the spotlight so they could believe that there's only one Big Baby. Oh, no. I want my super fight. Can the real Big Baby please stand up? Just saying, we're going to put that in the universe. But now back to your regularly scheduled program. December 9th is going down. Errol Spence, Terence, Bud, Crawford. Is it going to be revenge? Or is it another fish fry going down? Terence right now has to be at an all-time high. Not just because he got the biggest win of his career. Not just because he's been doing his victory lap all over the world. Not just because his social media has rocketed. No. He's on an all-time high because no one believed he did this. No one believed he could do it. No one believed he can do it. It was so far-fetched that he could do it that the people are coming out with excuse after excuse. If he wasn't weight drained, he was high. If he wasn't high, he had a broken rib. If he ain't have a broken rib, he ain't sparred for 6 months. I mean, sheesh. According to Danny, it will not be taking place at the T-Mobile Arena. At least not on December 9th. Now, I will say this. I've said it once. I heard a caller call in yesterday. He absorbed my energy and spit it back into the universe. There's a scheduled purse bid going down September 5th. Frank Martin has yet to accept the offer sent over by Top Rank, on behalf of Shakur Stevenson for them two to meet for the WBC. In a perfect world, Terence and Earl, being our Floyd and Canelo, can totally put their Danny and Lucas Matisse on the undercard. Who's Danny? Who's Lucas? Motherfucking Shakur and Frank. Make it big, bro. Boxing got to get this right, y'all. Al, you gotta be seeing that you could do. We're brothers. We're happy and we're living and we're boxing. Give me a high five, right? No, right? Like, come on, you got Lil Bruh. He out here on some gangster shit. He out here undefeated. Two division champ. Lineal belt, Ring magazine holder, former Unified. Then you got the pound for pound, the 2-time first male to undispute in 2 different divisions. First time, both times. Then you got the big fish and the up and coming motherfucking, I don't know what to call him, but Frank Martin. I'm trying to get that if they win the purse bid, in order to get guys like you and me that it's hard to believe Earl's going to win, put Shakur and Frank on the undercard. Fuck it, make it $100 pay-per-view. I'll give you 15 extra for them 2 dudes. What you mean do it where? Don't matter where. Don't matter where. We go anywhere for that. I mean, smaller venue, higher price tickets. Oh well. Oh well, this for the rich and famous. You know how boxing go. Did you get to go to Mayweather and Canelo? I ain't think you could. Anybody in your family? I ain't think they did. Oh shit! Look at Big Shot Dan. He ain't got no mic, so anything you saying is not true. I ain't gonna repeat that lie. He ain't got no mic, y'all. He ain't got no mic. He ain't got no mic. Mm-hmm. So basically, Danny's trying to insinuate without a mic that there's not a what? A big enough available arena to make that type of supercard? I mean, why he acting? Why he acting? Because the T-Mobile's not available. Like boxing hasn't done. What's Floyd Mayweather's house? Tell everybody what's Floyd Mayweather's house. I mean, you got to tell me, and I got to tell everybody because you ain't got no mic. Floyd Mayweather's house. What's his house? Say it. No, what's his house here in Las Vegas? What venue is his house? All right then. And isn't that smaller than the T-Mobile Arena? Well, shut your ass up then. Why you out here trying to act like we can't have super fights because the T-Mobile ain't around? Nobody can hear you. Ain't got no mic. Go get your mic. You want to make your argument, get your mic. Get out of here. You feel me? He talking about T-Mobile, T-Mobile. I don't want to hear that shit. We'll pack the house with 17,000. 17 at the MGM, and the ticket's just more expensive. Listen, I'm a pay-per-view buyer. I'm a pay-per-view buyer. When I want to do shit in an arena, Danny always got a motherfucking excuse. Now he complaining about. I mean, excuse me. When I want to do shit in the stadium, Danny complain about how it can't be. Now he want to complain about arenas and shit like that. This ain't my chance. But listen, if you want to go there without a mic, your boy Mark David said that he's willing to do a big fight this year. So maybe that's the rumor. Maybe that's why he came out with his little top hat haircut. Looked like his grandma put a bowl of cereal on his head and just let the Clippers go ham. But he talking about a big fight in his venue. He got the Raiders venue. We seen Kato G. What she did? 90 in there? 67? What you said it was? 50,000 Kato G did? Okay. And that whole 67, and that's for football. So, we could see what we could do over there. But to people listening, what do you guys think about having Frank Martin and Shakur on the undercard? Like, Frank can't get mad. He ain't gonna be like, nah, I want a main event. This is my first world title fight. Man, get out of here. You're gonna get more attention being on the undercard. You're gonna get more attention being on the undercard. I mean, Mike-less Danny out here making Mike-less suggestions. Negative ones talking about, but does Bob let Shakur go? Nigga, that's what a purse bid for. September 5th is the bid. If Frank don't take the offer, it's because Al thinking like Ness thinking, and we going for gusto. We gonna win the purse bid and put Shakur little ass on our motherfucking undercard. And do the biggest pay-per-view since Floyd Mayweather and Canelo. With Danny and Lucas on the undercard. So I like that idea, but we got to speak that into existence. We got to put that out there, cause it's that's a little bit far fetched. We talking about Shakur and Martin. They could potentially be their own main event. We talking about sharing the spotlight with Earl and Crawford. But again, for those Martin and Shakur fans, it's gonna be more eyeballs on this big fight, especially if we package it as a super fight with a super undercard. Homage to my man Don King. Salute Don King back in the days. You feel me? Who else can we put on the opener? Winner, Erickson Lubin, Jesus Ramos get the opener versus who I want in there. Okay, so Tim Tszyu got to fight Ramos. No, wait, Ramos got to fight Lubin. Mendoza's fighting Tszyu. So the winner of Tszyu Mendoza meets the winner Lubin Ramos. Even though I heard through the grapevine, but I guess that's changed because I heard through the grapevine if Earl didn't take the rematch, Lubin Ramos gets the winner. I mean, Lubin. If Earl doesn't take the rematch, Lubin Ramos was supposed to get the supposed to get Earl at 54. Yeah, I mean, showcase. Danny saying it's too quick of a turnaround for Erickson Lubin, who's only like 25. We looked that up the other day. My man's still extremely young. Ramos is extremely young. I think those guys will be able to turn around, especially again for the big fight. Do you want to make the biggest pay-per-view? Yeah, it's a showcase for you to. My dude, yo, this guy be waking up and forgetting boxing. What's the showcase fight? A showcase fight is somebody who got a mic can explain it to the audience. Why is this? He not even smoking. His L been turned off. It's humid as hell out here. He not even smoking. Look, this dude just purposely don't want to have his mic talking about a showcase. First of all, to those that don't know boxing or could be dumb like my co-host, a showcase is a fight where you supposed to showcase your skills, not a staircase fight. Shout out to my man Jamel Charlo. He was all on Gilly the Kid talking about, nah, it's a staircase fight, it's a staircase fight. I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about, Bob Vila? We ain't fixing houses. Staircase fight. It's a fucking showcase. You showcase your skills to the world on one of the biggest pay-per-views. So yeah, I'm sure Ramos can or Lubin can do it. Bro, why you always so negative? Okay, so Mendoza Zoo winner can't be the fighter to face the winner of Lubin and Ramos. Come up with a optimistic glass half full suggestion versus always being Mr. Grumpy. Look, he still ain't got a mic trying to talk to me, yo. What's up with this guy, man? We need security in this motherfucker. This guy is terrible, bro. But what's up, ladies and gents? I hope you smashing a thumbs up, man. Go on Danny's social media and put a poop emoji, man. We got 30 minutes into the show. My man don't want to grab his mic, coming in here with his little expensive Starbucks and shit. That's that bouginess. You know? But we definitely got to put that into the universe. I was literally gonna do the show like that, and I'm eventually gonna do a show like that. Like we really have to talk about that. We really got to put that in the universe. Floyd did it with Canelo. He put Danny and Lucas on the undercard. This is for a vacant title, so it's not even as hyped as Danny and Lucas. Like we wanted Danny and Lucas Matisse so bad, if not just as bad as we wanted Floyd versus Canelo. So, no one should be calling in saying, oh, nah, they can't do that. That's too big of a fight. Nah, Danny versus Lucas Matisse shits on Shakur versus Frank Martin. Like, Lucas Matisse was a world champ coming off a left hook knockout of Lamont Peterson in front of Danny. And then the camera goes right on Danny. He got the big ass black glasses, and then Peter Quillen makes the face like, oh, shit, Danny, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? So they call him on camera, kind of a little bit nervous for his man. But Danny came out that fight and made him a solid, the number 140-pound champ out there because of that win. So, these are great moments for these young men, and they're memorable because they're on these giant cards. Now, look, some people might believe we don't need it. It's going to sell. The rematch, the history that Earl and Crawford got will sell itself. I think why not give fight fans a little appetizer.
I think it would definitely help.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know that Bob and ESPN gonna let them go.
Is they gonna win though? Because they lost to Eddie.
Yeah,
they lost to Triller.
And
they stay losing in these purse bids.
That's what we're gonna have to wait and see. But I don't know. It's gonna be interesting, to be quite frank.
TikTok, 4 days left.
I don't know that I've been this intrigued for a purse bid probably in a minute.
And I promise you, there's been hella speculation that Matchroom might bid.
Okay.
And they've done that before. And Bob is quoted saying, Eddie's sticking his nose in other people. He doesn't even promote any of these guys. And that was for the T.O. and the T.O. and the Cambosos. You feel me? And I think didn't he bid on another purse bid that ain't have a fight of his either? Yeah, so shout out to Eddie. He was super interested in Earl versus Mikey. Remember, he offered them $8 million, guaranteed. Raised the bar. He said that fight ain't gonna do no more than 400. Shout out to Eddie. People hate on him, but in my face, before that fight was a thing, before it was on paper, he said that fight ain't doing over 400. I'll give them both 8 million to do it on the zone. And that shit only came in at 345. Salute to that man. They hate on him, but bro, he was brought up under his father in this game. He knows it. He be calling pay-per-view numbers left and right. Don't get me wrong. He a liar. He a hater. He kick dirt. He a promoter. He gotta kick somebody's back in and big up one of his men. But whenever he's just toting the line and being fair, he spits some jewels and some knowledge for sure.
I mean, only for 100 is still 30 million.
What you mean?
Right? At $75?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, who on his stable is doing that?
Nobody, but that's what I'm saying.
32.
When that fight was just like, yo, Eddie, what you think if Mikey and Earl happens? You know, and he's like, no, that's a great fight, but we'll give them 8 million each to do it on the zone. That fight won't make over 400,000 pay-per-view buys. Yeah. And all I'm saying is he was right.
No.
He called that shit.
For sure. I'm just saying 400,000 is still not a bad number.
Oh, no, of course not.
Obviously, Eddie was trying to do business and, make money himself, which is why he put that offer out there. But, yeah, 400 is still a successful pay-per-view in my opinion.
Word.
That being said.
What up?
I think a fight that would be a fight that would be very good because Shakur and Frank is a stretch. Let's just be for real.
Suleiman, where the fuck you at, man? You were supposed to be here yesterday when I did a whole show on Mahmoud Char.
What's not a stretch though?
What?
the Mexican monster and Boo Boo.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
They put that on the card?
Abso-fucking-lutely. Think about the Mexican demographic. No, it's not. The Mexican demographic, bro. The Mexican demographic. The Mexican like the Rhode Island fans that Boo Boo gonna bring in.
Let me ask you one simple question.
The Rhode Island fans that Boo Boo gonna bring in. That all right, cool. That's Frank Martin's fans, right? You heard? Cool. That's Frank Martin. But the Mexicans that David's gonna bring in,
they ain't gonna make up the amount of Puerto Ricans that Shakur would bring in. Stop that.
So now
I got one of the best photographers in the business right now. She's gonna travel because Shakur's Puerto Rican.
Nah, I hear you, champ. I'm just saying, Mexico is a lot bigger than Puerto Rico. It's closer than Puerto Rico.
It's like, I'm out here bugging. MV Boxing Picks, you Puerto Rican or what? Let me get a high five. You Puerto Rican.
I think that's a phenomenal and way more realistic card or fight to put on the card. That would help, I think, just as much.
Oh, shit, you're not Puerto Rican. Uh-oh. Damn, let me find out you. And now I'm taking stabs in the dark just because she's from the tri-state area.
Damn.
So I was about to say Dominican next because she's trigueña and shit, but I guess maybe not. I don't know. Fuck. But yo, look, she is Dominican. Wow, all this time I nenever knew. Salute.
But let me ask you, this is the question. This is the question I never got to ask. Hold on. Because this guy swears he's like, what you call yourself, a messiah or some shit?
What?
So, literally this week, out his mouth, and thankfully Joel was there, out his mouth, he said, yeah, I could tell a Puerto Rican and a Dominican woman apart, just by looking at them.
You're lying. Bro. I said the exact opposite to Joel. What the fuck? And then I said all my children are Puerto Rican. He's lying. I specifically said a beautiful Dominican and Puerto Rican girl. They're both exactly the same color. They both
I'm pretty sure that's what Joel said.
They could both be his complexion or my complexion. They could both be
Joel,
curvy.
where you at?
You won't fucking know.
No, because that's what Joel said. I'm pretty fucking sure, bro.
You're stunting so hard right now.
I'm pretty fucking sure.
Whatever, bro.
But anyway.
He's lying.
Anyway.
It's working now, fellas. Thank you for the pickup. Discord is back. It's back. Let me get to these super chats before we get to this video footage that I want to show you guys of Earl's manejador.
That means manager.
It does. First super chat of the day, RRT Boxing with Mr. A. Interested. What do you think Frank Martin is worth in Bob's eyes? Hashtag Hardin. I mean, keeping it real, the thing is he's going to have to bid to cover Shakur's purse. So Core made what, like 2.8 last time? 2 point something on
Let's
paper?
pull it up.
I'm pretty sure he made like 2.5, 2.8 last time on paper. So you're going to have to put that up. Plus, hypothetically, I doubt they give him Frank over 500,000. He never made 500,000. For who? Maybe Michelle, and I highly doubt it on anything. If he made 500,000 for Rivera, is Earl that fucking dude. You know what I'm saying? That's the power of Errol Spence. Because Celestino Caballero and Jason Lissow fought. Jason Lissow made 175,000 for a world title fight with a champion, not a vacant fight. So I mean, that's a long time ago. But you feel me? I don't know how much the price hike done moved.
So, I ain't seeing no legit site for his last fight.
What about that new site, like Essentially Sports or Sporting News? Because remember, they was 50,000 away from the right number for Earl and Crawford.
So I don't see them. I see Total Sport. I see Sportpedia.
But what are they saying? 2.5, right? That's what everybody's saying. I've been seeing
DraftKings.
That. Okay.
DraftKings.
And who because they're quoting someone. DraftKings never, they don't, they always quote someone. I've used their articles.
Nah, this just says they're not quoting anybody.
What?
Nah, this just says by DraftKings network staff. Like instead of an author, it says
the writer. I mean, the article is by the network staff.
Yeah.
But what are they saying? What's the headline?
It was like the day before the fight.
No, betting show today, not tomorrow. Today, Real recognize real. We got to get this money today.
See, okay. So they did quote Total Sport.
See?
But look.
And they usually quote those people. I don't know why.
Listen. So this is how we know this is not accurate. It says Stevenson is due a guaranteed $1 million and an estimated 70% of the pay-per-view share.
And it wasn't on pay-per-view.
It wasn't on pay-per-view. So,
yeah, that's what I'll be saying. These sites, man, it's fucking crazy. But I have seen a lot of people saying Stevenson got like 2.5, 2.8.
And then I found another website, and they quoted that same website too, Total Sport.
Crazy. I got a poll. It's the exact same title. Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence 2. Will Earl get his revenge or will he get fried again? 57% fish fry again. 20% revenge, hashtag man down. 8% too hard to make a decision. 16% stay away from Bud Crawford. Shout out to the 8%. Shout out to the 8%, man.
457 votes, man. I wonder how many likes we got on this live so far.
On this live so far, you only got 120, man. Only 120 official people hit the like button. But we are going to open up the lines. Let me get to this quick. 2 clips I want to give you from Errol's manager, Adrian Clark. Shout out to Adrian and Showbiz, the adult that conducted the interview.
Better fighter. Man, this is no excuse. Like, Terence was the better fighter that night.
Damn, Danny, thanks for the heads up.
What, that you was on camera?
No, that we was in the wrong place, bro. Let's go somewhere right here.
My B.
And he did. He prevailed, man. He had a good game plan, and he did. He broke shit apart, and you can't take nothing away from him or his camp. But He's a guy. He's hungry, man. I think that loss really like woke him up even more. So I'm interested to see the rematch. He's a competitor at heart, and I'm a competitor at heart. So if I'm going head to head with somebody and they beat me, I don't care like how bad they beat me or whatever it may be. We running that shit back.
Facts.
Again, man. Like that's the competitor in me. So for people to be like, oh well, there's something going on. Man, look, better man won that night. And you know what I'm saying, just got to get back in the lab and run it back again. But the competitor in Errol is going to make the second fight even greater than the first one. And then hopefully we'll be seeing a third fight, which will be
a third fight. That would be iconic. Listen, and we got a third fight with Wilder and Fury without Wilder winning one. The way that this one started off, it's impossible, right? Like, well, a draw. Shit, that lucky draw could give us a third fight.
But I think that people would have to feel Bud won the fight, even if it ends in the draw.
You mean Earl won the fight?
Yeah,
if it ends in a draw.
Yeah, Yeah, I can't. Oh wow, y'all just the idea of a
third one. It seems like it disappoints you or lets you down. I actually. I don't mind.
It does a little
I don't
bit.
mind the saga, the journey, the story that is those trilogies. Like I remember watching Rafael Marquez versus Israel Vasquez. They had 4 or 3. They were all on Showtime. You watched them or no?
No.
No way.
What year was that?
You're like a totally fake Mexican, bro. No wonder they be getting at you on the internet streets.
I made it very clear that I only watched like the big names till I moved out here.
Yeah, but so you didn't watch boxing with your dad?
Man,
he was busy.
Nah, I mean, he talking about he was busy.
I'm saying Saturdays.
He ain't give a fuck about that. I got into it, but it was like I would only watch the big names: Floyd, Oscar, Canelo. And then probably like my last year or 2, I was watching Adrian Broner.
Yeah, bro. Israel Vasquez and Rafael Marquez. That is a 5-fight trilogy. 5-fight. Like that's like huge in the sport. But I mean, there's no big deal, I just figured all automatically because the Mexican heritage, they were pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'll tell you this: their last fight.
But those are little weights, and the money was so different. You feel me? Like all 5 of those fights was on Showtime. None of those were pay-per-view that I remember.
So look, first and foremost, not saying anything, but they was.
Nah, he know I'm not calling them a real fake Mexican.
They
was
122. They was 122. No hate, whatever.
Yeah,
moved up to 126.
How many 122 pounders make a meal?
No, for sure. But bro, their last fight, I was in 8th grade.
That don't like you 14 in the 8th grade or 13.
Yeah, I wasn't. Bro,
That's old.
We ain't even have Showtime
bro, you see,
in HBO.
If we flip it now, and we talking girls, he gonna be saying how he was clapping cheeks at 13. See,
right, I was focused on.
So
you could
do other adult shit. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
Nah, but truth be told, we ain't even have Showtime at HBO. So again, I only saw the big names. We bought the pay-per-view,
and it wasn't no YouTube.
Like, bro, when
was there? Yeah, there was YouTube, right? But I don't know if they was putting that fight up on YouTube.
Bro, I don't even think I had my own computer back then. I think we had like a house. I think we had like a house computer.
Tandy.
That I would do my homework on whatever, and that was that.
If you know if you know what that means, throw a thumbs up. If you had a Tandy, you feel me?
But yeah, I'm trying to think what fights I watched. Oh yeah, Mayweather and Canelo. I watched that year.
Mayweather Canelo. Oh, okay.
Mayweather Canelo.
Was that 12 or 13?
13, I think.
13. All right, back to the audio. Trilogy though, wow, that would be great for the sport, right?
really more dynamic than the
That's
first
history.
fight, because it's like, yo, this is one. It's really for all the marbles. It's split 1-1, and let's see who takes it all. So I'm looking forward to the rematch, man, and he's gonna be good. But the conspiracies and shit, it's funny to read, but it's like, no, better man won that night, and we're running back again in December.
I like that because I'm a.
So as you can see, he said we're running back in December. There is another clip I need to show you, because this one is out of context. Adrian, I'm telling my audience this clip is out of context, but it's still telling. Yeah, Danny, thanks for the dead air.
I mean, I'm thinking you finna play the clip.
I mean, once I play the clip, then I'll be playing the clip. But
I didn't want to be talking over it.
I mean, you gotta give me the co-host time to set it
I
up.
felt like I was double dutching. Like, should I?
Yeah,
Should I?
yeah.
Should I?
You gotta be just like that. Damn, no, I don't. He the best co-host. Y'all be hating on Dan.
Embrace the struggle. That's what makes.
Oh shit, Danny. Why you ain't tell me we covering the man face?
You terrible, bro.
What? I need your help. You supposed to be my co-pilot. You got the gears too.
Fighters that, especially sport fighters, bro, after you make it's hard to get up and run 10 miles after you got $1 million in the bank. You know what I'm saying? You feel comfortable at that.
Let me just rewind that. Now again, I'm totally telling y'all and Adrian, I'm admitting that this is out of context. It's still telling. It's still, who was it? Marvin Hagler? Who was? Can you Google that? See who's the dude that said? Because we always
hard to wake up when you sleep.
We always say the quote and don't know who actually said the shit. But I just want to rewind this one more time because this is the modern day version of that.
Embrace the struggle. That's what makes fighters that, especially sport fighters, bro, after you make it's hard to
work at 5 a.m. when you're sleeping in silk sheets.
And now this version it's hard to do road work when you got $1 million in the bank.
Get up and run 10 miles after you got $1 million in the bank. You know what I'm saying? You feel comfortable at that point, man. So go through that struggle as a young fighter, man. Keep that hunger in you to get more, but roll the dice on yourself. Bet on yourself, man. Don't let somebody come in and essentially take advantage of your career, because that kills most fighters. They're like, you know what? I don't really want to do this shit anymore because I'm so tangled up in the business side. I took too much money in the beginning. Now this dude thinks he owns me, so now he don't give me any more fights. He'll put me on the shelf because I'm not doing what he's telling me to do. Bruh, bet on yourself. All the greats bet on themselves, from Crawford to Spence, Devin Haney. These guys bet on themselves.
Wait.
So obviously I wanted to let that clip play so that you can see that he was talking in general, and he mentioned numerous fighters, but still, this is the manager, Earl, and this is telling.
Embrace the struggle. That's what makes fighters that, especially sport fighters, bro, after you make it's hard to get up and run 10 miles after you got $1 million in the bank. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I mean, I see some people saying, "Oh, $1 million is not a lot." I mean, keep in mind that's tax free, right? Like if that million's in the bank, you should have been taxed already. You feel me? And that's a great interview. Let me tell you. Shout out to Showbiz. You guys should go check that out in its entirety, because Adrian goes into great depth breaking down that check, breaking down that million, breaking down the percentages and how many cuts go to so many different people. And it's just like, whoa, these fighters, they got to fight in the ring. They got to fight with their trainer. They got to fight with their manager. They got to fight with their promoter. And then, they got to fight for education, or not, they going to get got, because everybody want a piece. Everybody want a piece. We got a couple super chats I got to get to. And we're going to open up these phone lines right now. No more waiting. Those are the two clips I wanted you to see. I got Sean Ferguson. Welcome to the champ level, my friend. I wish you would have joined last week where I gave people a plus 850 underdog and we hit, but it's all good. I got something cooking today, and hopefully it hits. Every day ain't Christmas, though. Every day ain't Christmas, but Ness is so nice that, yeah, in 4 weeks, which is a month, I should be able to get your money back and more. RRT Boxing with Mr. A with a second one. So we saying 3.0 to 3.3 bid. I'm calling pull out Shakur goes WBO versus Dennis in-house, and it's cheaper for Bob. Hashtag Hardin. That is an amazing idea. Face of clouds of smoke of Hardin. Cringe face. Face of clouds of smoke. Cringe face. Danny, that's an amazing idea. I know you didn't listen to that.
I didn't. No.
I know. Wow. It's not an idea. It's a statement, but that can totally come true. Earlier in the show, I was saying how Al won't lose this bid because it'll give Showtime the opportunity to showcase Shakur Stevenson on their air. This man Super Chat says they're going to lose. They being top ranked. They're going to bid $3 million. Al will bid $3.3 million. And Bob and Shakur will pull out and go the WBO route instead and fight Dennis Baranchis, who was just on the polling card to beat Yigit. And guess what? That happened September 5th, 4 days away. Tank, remember we did a show, is rumored that Tank might have a fight before Pitbull. So imagine if what this man is saying is true. Al wins the purse bid. Cole pulls out. Who the fuck is next? Frank and Cruz for the belt. For the belt. Or De Los Santos, right? In the WBC, it's either Frank or Cruz.
I think that De Los Santos,
because De Los Santos is a
number 6, but I think that he might be in another fight.
I heard that too. We heard that he was gonna be possibly fighting Keyshawn, but mum's the word. Everybody went dark on me. It's all good. It's all good. I still broke the big baby news. Nah,
I'm hearing.
I still broke the Mendoza Tim Zoo news.
I'm hearing. Another name.
So. Flea Flicker.
So
let me screen share these rankings so you get a little clarity, understand what we're trying to tell you. See, like Frank is in a purse bid with Shakur, the number 2 and the number 4.
Move us.
So. Oh, my bad. Damn. Thank you. See that? That's that co-host shit I'm asking for. We're going to put this up right here because we ain't talking the top 14. All right, so Frank is number 4, and then Shakur is number 2. They in a purse bid. What that super chat is saying that if Al wins, Shakur's going to be like, nah, I'm number 1 in the WBO. I'm going to fight Vasil. Not. He retired. Cruz. Not. PBC going to, block Dennis Baranchis. So then Frank is in the BC with guess who? Cruz, who already said no, but now all of a sudden it's in-house and Mauricio Don Suleiman allows it to happen. And guess what? Next year, unification with El Tanque for the Super WBA versus the now, true champion, not meaning Devin in emeritus status, but the guy that fought for the vacant. But you see how it works out? See how it works? Now, hypothetically, Frank doesn't get that fight, or rather, Isaac doesn't get that fight. It could still be Isaac versus Tank, and then Martin versus De Los Santos. Because look, it would be William Cepeda, but he's not gonna cross the street. Golden Boy ain't got the money to. They ain't got the money to rumble. They ain't got the money to rumble with Al right now. They rebuilding, and this guy Cepeda's in a fight with Gesta, who I'm trying to get on the show. So that's all the info. That's what we talking. Phone lines is open.
1-425-569-5241.
Press 1.
One time. Discord is open.
Voice your opinion.
X or Twitter Spaces is available as well. We got RRT Boxing $2 says shots fired at Al. And then Julio Guzman comes in with $5 says usually the rematch after a beating is a worse beating.
Oof.
Yeah, that is usually.
But it's going to be at 54. Now, this is I'm glad.
That is usually the case.
I'm glad we struggled to move on because this is what I wanted to show you guys as well. Some more evidencia. Hold on a minute.
See what we got.
All right.
Let's see what we got. In the meantime, make sure to go smash the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. Have the notification bell turned on so you know each and every time we go live. Betting show will be taking place later on this morning, so make sure to tune in if you are a YouTube member at the champ level. And then for the Patreon members, you know, y'all get that as soon as it's over, along with the betting slips. But make sure to watch the show because you can't go based off solely the slips.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, we got 645 votes on the poll right now. Terence Crawford, Errol Spence 2. Will Errol get his revenge or will he get fried again? 57% of the people saying fish fry again. 19% of the people saying revenge. Hashtag man down.
All right, this is what I wanted to show. Thank you, co-host. That's how you do it. So according to Mike Coppinger, the loser of the bout had 30 days following to trigger the bilateral rematch clause, which obviously news broke that this clause was activated yesterday. But as part of the clause, Dan, you see that last line? The winner of the July fight would decide if the rematch took place at 47 pounds or at Spence's preferred 154 pounds. Now, we know that Bud said it's been difficult for him to make the weight as well. How difficult, we don't know. You know, difficult enough for him to be cool with moving up? Or is it still doable? And is it the smarter move to force the rematch for all the belts at 47, hence making Earl work harder with those alleged weight drain, excuses coming out of his camp by Jermell Charlo?
You know, I believe that, quite honestly, Terence is done at 47, man. People got to realize he's already been there, 10 fights, 11 fights, something like that. So I think that he's done at 47. I think that we'll see the rematch take place at 54. I think that Bud himself knows that if he wants the rematch, it'll have to be at 54. Because at the end of the day, you can't force a man to make the weight. You know, if Earl can't make 47, he can't make 47. So I think that...
Yeah, but again, it's up to the winner to pick the weight.
I understand that.
You can't force him, but it's either you want your rematch for all... And Crawford has every right to say, bro, I'm not going to move up to 54 to please you and fight for nothing. Like, we fighting for nothing at 54. There's absolutely nothing on the line. The only thing that's on the line is your pride, your ego, and me now, I'm the A side. Now, I got to subdue your demands and fight you at a weight that you feel comfortable? Nah.
I think, again...
You the big fish, make the big weight.
Yeah, again, I think that's a weight that's comfortable for Crawford as well, not just Spence. I think it's a
That's the conversation.
I think it's a weight that is benefiting to Crawford.
You need to ask the team. I know that they said it benefits, but again, this is chess, not checkers. This is war. This is war.
All right.
Can you actually forget, do you believe it would be an advantage for Team Crawford if they make Earl make the 147-pound limit?
Absolutely.
All right, then, and that's all I'm saying. But let me screen share this before people say I'm putting dirt on Charlo's names.
Move us.
Thank you, co-host.
Jesus.
Every screen share is different, so we always got to move it because every image is going to be different.
Knocking everybody off. That's what it's about. But my boy Errol gotta fight him again. So my boy Errol gonna get his
So
rematch.
that's definitely going down.
He won his rematch.
Yeah, I believe. One thing about Errol, I believe. That
He
motherfucker.
won his rematch at a bigger weight. Can't drain me.
See that? I don't like that energy. I like the passion. I love the way he sound. He won his rematch. But then he went on to give an excuse and say, you can't fight me and drain me. You know, like that's crazy. But I know I fucked that up, so I'm going to just rewind it so you can hear him say it again.
Yeah, I believe. One thing about Errol, I believe. That
He
motherfucker.
won his rematch at a bigger weight. Can't drain me.
Let me just tell you something. Sometimes.
See, so he said he won his rematch at a bigger weight. You can't drain me and make me fight. But homie, you had 3 belts. That's why they called you the big fish. Now you trying to act like Crawford drained your mans. Like Crawford went after your mans because he was the big fish there. Y'all got to stop this bullshit.
I'm knocking everybody off. That's what it's about. But my boy Errol gotta fight him again. So my boy Errol gonna get his
So that's
rematch.
definitely going down.
He won his rematch.
Yeah, I believe. One thing about Errol, I believe. That motherfucker.
He won his rematch at a bigger weight. Can't drain me.
Let me just tell you something. Sometimes a motherfucker.
I don't know. I got one more though for y'all in terms of, weight and excuses and issues, right?
Let's see what you got. Oh, he already moved.
It could have been a lot of little different situations.
Yeah,
but I know he trained his ass off, and I know, that weight just not his weight no more. That's the only thing I can say. I don't want to get no excuses because he didn't get no excuses.
And I say that, I said, bro.
So I don't understand why the world believes that if you say I ain't giving an excuse, but then commence to give an excuse, that all of a sudden you're exempt from the excuse you just gave. Like, motherfucker, do you not know that's an excuse? I'm not giving an excuse, but it was some issues. It was some weight issues.
Yo, hey, that's like saying no offense and then offending somebody.
It's like, come on, man. Let's get this shit together, bruh. You out here representing Earl doing some bullshit.
I think it could have been a lot of little different situations. I know he trained his ass off, and I know, that weight just not his weight no more. That's the only thing I can say. I don't want to get no excuses because he didn't get no excuses.
And I say that.
I don't want to get no excuses, but I'm going to give y'all an excuse. Word. But the good news is the rematch is activated. So, excuses or not, December 9th, it's going down.
Are you surprised?
What? That the rematch is activated?
Yeah.
Fucking absolutely, totally shocked. Shocked.
Okay.
Shocked. Did you not hear the audio from the manager?
From Adrian?
Yeah.
I mean, I heard what you played.
All right. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. And I know he hasn't connected that. That's the crazy thing. But look, I smoke too, so sometimes you be wanting me to connect shit like on air but not telling. And I can't.
I mean, look, I smoke a lot, but I remember the conversation that was had, with said individual, That's why I wasn't shocked.
There you go. I guess I recall a certain conversation a whole different way.
Champ, if anything, what you should be shocked about is the when, but neither hit like to an extent, right? Because that's what we was told before the end of the year. But again, we've had private conversations, and so neither here nor there. I'm not shocked that they running it back. I'm not. I don't think it goes too differently, but yeah, not shocked.
Yo. Crazy. All right, phone lines open. Here we go. Shout out to the fans corner. Shoshino Shakur purse payouts. Did you look this one up? Is this the one with the fake news about the pay-per-views?
What site is that?
Yeah, this is another fucking based on this. I don't know. I'm gonna open up the phone lines. I don't know if we should report that fucking site. Like I sites. We going out to the lines. If you want to call in, voice your opinion on today's subject. Rematch is activated. The
this
date
is a different
is
site.
for December 9th is the alleged date. Based off the manager, he definitely confirmed December. It's up to you to decide whether it's December 9th or the 30th. From my sources, they telling me the 30th is actually a Showtime card, not a pay-per-view, which would make sense. It's like, who the fuck got money 5 days after Christmas anyway? Let's be real. You know, Christmas hits everybody.
I mean.
Yeah, the pay-per-view goes on your bill. You pay it next month.
No.
But still, people look at things that way.
No. Just hear what I'm finna say.
Finna say.
How much of a difference is 1 week and 2?
It all depends what's in the middle of that week, though, right? Like, if we're talking at Christmas, then it matters.
So, is 1 week after Christmas and 2 weeks after Christmas a vast difference?
Ain't that 2 weeks before? If we do it on the 9th, then we got the 2 weeks.
Champ.
Or 1 week. What?
Can you just answer my question?
What?
Is 1 week after Christmas that much of a difference, that crazy of a difference, than 2 weeks after Christmas? You just said who has money to buy a pay-per-view 1 week after Christmas? Is 2 weeks after Christmas enough time or no?
Why? Because of the January 1st pay-per-view that they did for $40 with
Nah,
Charles Martin?
Fuck that pay-per-view, because this same shit is 1 week after Christmas. I'm talking about the Tank pay-per-view that was had this year.
On January 7th.
On January 7th.
I mean, it's Tank. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Only thing I'm gonna say.
I mean, I've January 7th, yeah. As a father of fucking 4 children, absolutely. January 7th is better for me. I don't go out on New Year's anymore, so I'm not spending money on New Year's. I only got to worry about Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Okay.
And then buy my pay-per-view.
Okay. See, I'm genuinely, again, you a guy that live a life that a lot of people can relate to. You a father, got kids, whatever.
Can't be out here spending that bread just cause. You feel me?
I'm gonna say that one of the most successful, I think, is the 10th highest grossing or 10th highest selling pay-per-view in boxing history.
Mm-hmm.
Took place Thanksgiving weekend.
That was the Roy Jones.
The Roy Jones and Mike Tyson one, and I just remember.
But that was,
hold on. Shut up.
They so big.
Shut
bro.
up though. Shut up.
Oh wow. Shut up.
I just remember what it felt like being around family. I rekindled a relationship with my favorite uncle the night of that fight. It was just like, bro, I was happy we had a pay-per-view Thanksgiving weekend. It was dope. Usually it's just college football. You get what I'm saying? On not Thanksgiving we'll have football, but that Saturday usually is just college football.
That was the super chat of the day. I can't get that out of my mind. That is crazy. You don't believe that? I could see Top Rank doing that. You should float that.
You're like such a fucking hater because you was shitting on me outside when I wasn't mic'd up for saying the same fucking thing.
But that's probably why I don't remember you said it, because you weren't mic'd up, and
Man,
I got studio quality microphones covering my ears.
Fuck that. Fuck what you talking
Shout
about.
out to RRT. That shit got me thinking.
You heard he heard me to shit on it, but he ain't hear me because I wasn't mic'd up. So which one was it? Cause you heard me to shit on me because you was able to vocalize.
I wasn't able to comprehend it.
You was able to
I wasn't able
vocalize.
to comprehend it. I'm serious. Sometimes you never heard that?
Come on.
Sometimes reading something. Wait, you never heard that? Sometimes reading something is easier to comprehend. You never heard that? Yes or no? Have you heard that?
I've heard that.
All right, so we can move on.
But what came out your mouth was, look at Danny being negative. He's saying that Bob ain't gonna let him go over there for the fight.
Well, you wasn't even as detailed there. You just said that. He said that bullshit. Bob ain't gonna let him go. What the fuck type of shit is that? Shakur ain't no dog. He ain't on no fucking leash. This man gave great detail. He said Bob will lose the purse bid by $300,000 and make Shakur decide to fight for WBO.
What I said was, if Al wins the purse bid, is Al gonna let him go over there? And you was like, look at Danny being negative and saying that is Bob
Al
gonna
or Bob? Because you just said Al right now, and I know you probably think I'm messing you up. I'm just saying, you literally said, is Al going to let him go over there?
Is Bob gonna let Shakur go over there if Al win a purse bid?
All right. But you didn't give this detail. Why are you trying to steal that man's idea?
Nah.
All he said.
You got it.
Hey, yo, all he said was, yo, Bob gonna let him go over there. Meanwhile, my man says Bob will lose the purse bid. Bob and Shakur would decide to fight Dennis Baranchek. Like, my man gave us more detail than you. Stop stealing his idea. Julio Guzman. You said that. Optimus Prime. You said that? $10?
Yeah. No.
Shout out Optimus Prime. Earl got a side text Jermel and Derek to don't speak for him. Face with tears of joy. All right, phone lines are officially all the way open. We going out to this next super chat that just came in. Negron, $5. Ness, you may think it's your time, but it's not your time. Let Danny cook, champ.
Fucking man. Yo, I text Coach Red. I said, is the rematch for sure at 54? He said, I don't know anything.
Nah, he do us dirty, man. He do us dirty. I know what I got to do, though. I know exactly what I got to do. Ronnie, Arizona, what up? Ronnie, Arizona. Oh, shit, my bad, Ronnie. Talk to us. We hear you. My bad.
How you good? You good, man? How you guys doing this morning, bro?
Can't complain, baby. Can't complain.
Man, I had to jump on. I was listening already. I be listening on YouTube, you know, saying I'm working and shit. But I had to jump on real quick, and I heard you talking about the Vasquez and Marquez fight. Man, I was just watching the replays. If you go to Paramount, they have and you go to the boxing videos, they got the fight 1 and 2 on there. And bro, if Rafael Marquez had a chin, that motherfucker would have been a great, bro. But he had no chin. That motherfucker, I think he's been down almost every fucking fight he's ever been in. I know he's been knocked out. I went and looked at the records that day. I think when I went away in 2007, he only had the like 3 or 4 losses, and 2 of them were to Vasquez. And but all his losses were by knockout, bro. And I remember when he fought, was it Mark Too Sharp Johnson? And, you know, that was a back and forth fucking fight, bro. And he got rocked like in the 7th and came back and knocked him, I think, in the 8th or 9th, bro. But, yeah, man, those are great fucking fights, man. Danny, if you ain't seen them, go back and watch them, brother. They're legit. I mean, they're wars. I know you guys are.
Yo, actually,
saying, especially next morning.
Actually, and I recommend this to other people because people like, bro, again, like I told Ness, the last time they fought, I was like 12 or 13, bro. You get what I'm saying? So, if people got fights that they recommend, I go watch. Yo, DM them to me. DM me the link, and I'll gladly, you feel me, check them out in my free time.
Yeah, I'll hit you on Insta, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how often you be checking this shit, but I follow you guys on Instagram. So, I'm not real active on that shit though on Instagram, bro. But I'll send you some fights. I'm saying that
for sure.
I would highly recommend, bro. But you might watch some of them, like the Castillo and Corrales fight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That first one was a fucking classic. Yeah. The Guardian Wars, like those are fights that everybody's kind of seen. You know what I'm saying? Barrera and Morales, but no, those Vasquez and Marquez, because they were lesser known names, they don't get talked about as much, man. Those are fucking great fucking fights, bro. But yeah, no, that's it. In regards to the match, bro, fuck it. Let him have it, bro. He wants to fight. Let him fight. I don't think there's no difference. I don't think the weight's gonna make a difference if they do it if they do it at 147, like Ness is saying right now, it's a big advantage for fucking Crawford, I think. But we don't know how much Crawford's struggling to make that weight no more either. He said he's done. You mean that he's having a hard time making the weight? So let him schedule the fights. Let's get it, man. These are big fights, a lot of good fights. It's been one of the best years of boxing ever, man. And you got to be excited, bro. If you guys do have a fucking fight party on for the Canelo thing, I won't be able to make it. Man. I'm gonna be in Laughlin on the 22nd, 23rd for car shows out there.
Yo,
so that's my trip for next month.
I've been in Vegas 8 fucking years, 8.5 almost. Granted, I did a year and a half bid in the desert. That being said, though, I've never made it out to Laughlin, bro, and I've heard nothing but great things.
This is my first time going to Laughlin, brother, and it's for like I said, we do the lowrider things here in Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to the lowrider car shows on the 22nd and 23rd out there, and yeah, so we'll be out there. But man, that's my call, brother. Thank you guys for the great content as always. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everybody's hitting that thumbs up. I know how many people voted right now. You know what I'm saying? You guys can throw the numbers and how many thumbs up you guys got. You know what I'm saying?
We got
Let them know, bro.
835 votes.
How many thumbs up? How many likes?
Man, we got like 300 likes.
Yeah, let's get that up, man. You guys have a good day. I appreciate you guys, brother.
Appreciate you, Ronnie. You the man. You the man. See who we got over here. We are available via landline, Twitter Spaces, and Discord. The number to call in 425-569-5241. Nino Brown. Twitter Spaces.
What up, Nino?
Yo.
Nino. Let me see something here. Suleiman. Okay, maybe we're gonna have to. This is so whack.
Let's try Block Talk in the meantime.
Nino, you there? All right, give us 1 second. You should be good in T-minus now. You there?
Hello.
Suleiman, we
Hello.
hear you, but hold on a minute, Suleiman.
Yeah, how you doing?
All right, go ahead.
Okay,
Never mind.
cool.
Nah, never mind. Go ahead. Nino muted.
Okay, so check this out, man. I'm very happy that he been reinstated to world champion Mr. Mahmoud Shah, and he's gonna move on to bigger and better things and fight Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Those two guys gotta show and prove now. He has a big training camp over there in the UAE, training, swimming, and all that. Always constantly training. I guess it paid off in dividends because he's been reinstated, and he's gonna show and prove now. I think after if he beats this guy in a spectacular fashion, he could just go and do the same thing Du Bois did, get a chance to fight Usyk. And
he not beating Big Baby.
He not beat Baby, yo, but he could box, man. He could box and move. Man. All Big Baby's gonna do is try to crowd the guy, man.
He not beating
all he gotta
Big
do is
Baby.
box. Okay, so you're saying he don't got no chance with a title and all that and all his skill asset. He got no chance.
Not Mahmoud Shah to beat Big Baby. Not in Nigeria. Not Big Baby.
Well, I hope he could upset the world.
But that's
and,
my opinion, you know.
Because I know he could box, man. He could box. That's why a lot of guys are avoiding him, bro. Because it's too much risk for no reward. That's why a lot of guys are avoiding him. That's why AJ picked Andy Ruiz Jr. over him. He was supposed to fight him in that day in the MSG when he lost, but he picked the other guy because he claimed that he was more popular. But it's because the boxing skills, man. The guy could box and move. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So I'm happy that Errol Spence decided to do the rematch. If he could make it at 147 and cut down to 147, and it'd be for the titles, it'd be nice. Even if he loses on points, if he could go 12 rounds this time, that'd be good for his legacy. And then move up to 160 and start beating those title holders up there. Thank you for having me on, and I'm listening to your show, boss. Thank you.
All right, Nino. Oh, Nino, hold on a minute. We got Juan with a counterpunch in Houston.
Juan.
Yo, you hear me?
What up?
We hear you.
Loud and clear.
Man, I had said this though that, Bud needed to take Spence at 154 as his tune-up for that 168 match he got coming up after that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want him to fight at 147 because at 154 he's acclimating to the new era of Bud Crawford, right? Where he's gonna be fighting at a heavier weight. 2, man, I want a 154 Errol Spence. I'm a boxing fan. Yes, I am a Bud fan. I'm a boxing fan. and I want to see Errol at at full capacity. I don't want you to go in there. I'm gonna spend that money because I'm gonna go out watching with the boxing voice in Vegas, inshallah, when they do happen. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to see another beatdown. I want to see a competitive fight. I want to see Bud get tested. So I'm happy about this. So I'm gonna disagree with you, man.
I hear you, champ.
Also,
Look,
I was gonna tell you,
go
you
ahead.
guys might want to start taking $100 deposits for the next theater. Now, I'll sure send one. I need my spot. I'm gonna be there that weekend, God willing.
Word. Danny, man, you hear that? You got to get this shit going. You need a venue. December is going down. Biggest fight in town. Anything else, Wong?
Nah, that's it, bro.
All
Y'all
right.
have a good day, man. I appreciate it. TBV, man.
You too. You too.
All right, champ. We appreciate
I gotta
you. See who we got on Nino.
Yo, Nez Danny, you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I pretty much said yesterday, man, I've been expecting this on Spence's behalf for a little minute now. Like I said, this is the biggest fight he can make. I ain't expecting it to be at 147, even though I think the fight would be bigger at 147 just because of the belts and whatnot. But I don't think people will really much care if they fight at 154. And I think if they do fight at 147, it'll just be another excuse for Spence fans. You know what I'm saying? Just saying he was drained and whatnot. It's like Charlo just said. One of the excuses we can knock out the weight on Bud behalf. So they fight at 54. I expect the same thing to happen. I don't think it's really gonna be no difference. Like the caller said yesterday, I don't think it's enough time for Earl. I think he do need a couple more fights before he get back in there with Bud. But with his timetable, I don't think he really got a chance. So I think going right back into it is the biggest money fight for him. And same outcome. Probably might get stopped a little earlier, in my opinion. I think everybody talk about how it's gonna benefit Spence going up to 50. I actually think that'll help Bud out too. You feel me? Not being able to stretch all the way down to 147, he get to eat a little bit better and whatnot. And like I said, man, it'll be the same shit at 54, and we just gonna go. Yo, you can hear me? I got a call.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, the same shit gonna happen, man. Spence fans, I see they getting calling in, they rocking with him a little bit, and talking about the parties and shit. I don't even think the fight gonna be as big, man. Like I've been saying, I don't think it's gonna be as big. I think it's still a big fight, but I think it's just really on behalf just to see what Spence do. You feel me? Just because he got beat so bad, but I think that's why it ain't gonna be as big because we seen the outcome of the first fight. Like if it was competitive. And like shit, if he ain't just get beat up as bad and got caught late or something, I think it'd be hype. But just after getting beat up like that, I think a lot of people ain't looking forward to the rematch. They'd rather see Spence do something else. But we all knew it was a 2-fight deal, and shit, we hear it now. And like y'all was saying, I don't think after the holiday, well, after Christmas, it'll really mean too much. I know people got to pay rent and shit, like on the 5th, or 1st through the 5th or whatever. So, but I mean, shit, if you got the bread for it, we'll make up for it. Like, you feel me? If they really want to buy it, they'll put together some money and whatnot, do what they got to pay
Damn,
or
champ.
go out there. December 9th, that should have worked too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still get a couple weeks before Christmas like that. So, I think both of the dates is cool, you know what I'm saying? But I'd rather prefer the night. But that's just me though. But that's pretty much all I got on this subject, man. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button.
All right, champ. Appreciate the call.
All right. Before we get to the next person, looks like we got a $10 cash app from Kermit. I don't know who you are. So I don't know if this is a counterpunch. I have no clue. It has no words. If you could send some sort of message for free in the chat or something like that, that could help us identify who you are. If you're on the landline, go ahead and give us a area code or something like that. This way we know who you are. But we got JT. What is up? JT, I hear you.
Yeah, what up, y'all? What
Good
up?
morning.
What's good?
Ness, I don't know why you shut that Spence taking his rematch on his fight. 'Cause like, a lot of people think they're thinking with their mindset. You know, they're not thinking with Spence mindset. At the end of the day, Spence is an elite top fighter. That's his first loss. I know it was like a devastating loss, but at the end of the day, he's a fighter and he want to redeem himself. You know, he's not gonna just move on from that ass whooping like that. So I think it's gonna be a different fight at 154. I do think he was rehired. I think he was. I think the weight loss was a problem in this camp. I don't know about the injuries and all that. I heard a lot of other stuff too as well. But I think we get a better competitive fight at 154. Even if Spence lose, it's the point of him coming back as a champion. You know, because they got a lot of fighters out there would have took an ass whooping like that and moved on, and then they would have been hunting them at 54, hunting them at 60. So at the end of the day, Spence doing what a champion's supposed to do. Spence ain't make no excuses. A lot of other people making excuses for him. So, but he's coming back to try to redeem himself. You know, I'm rocking with Spence this fight. I think it's gonna be a better fight
You
at
rocked with him
154.
last fight.
Say it again.
You rocked with him last fight, remember?
Who rocked with him last fight?
You. You had Spence
Yeah,
last fight.
I had Spence. I did.
I know.
I
So that's
did
what I'm
have
saying.
Spence.
So that's all
But
I'm saying. You saying I'm rocking with him this fight. It's like that's nothing new.
okay, well that's what I'm saying though. Like I didn't jump ship. You know, I knew Bud was a
No.
tough
And
tough customer.
that's also why you think the way you feel about the rematch, you know, because you want something else to happen because you was wrong the first time. So you hoping to be right this time.
Coach. Well, my bad for calling you coach, but first off, Ness, I wasn't wrong. I had it a 50-50 fight. I just picked Spence to win the way how he normally fight. My broke down was wrong. But my broke down was right up against Bud. I said that Bud capitalized on certain stuff, took his jab away, and back Spence down. I did say that on the back call. He'd have a better chance on beating. Now, where I was wrong with Bud, I thought Spence was going to outdo him in the southpaw stance. So I was completely wrong on that. But like I said, man, at the end of the day, that's a good fight. I think it's going to do better than what it did last time with numbers. You know, they got to just promote it right. But Spence has a chance in this fight, man. You can't just count him out because he lost one fight and stuff like that. So, like I said, a lot of people thinking about on their fears and they putting that shit on Spence. Spence don't think like normal people do. So at the end of the day, we'll be thinking he crazy because we not boxing, getting our head knocked off. That's what Spence does. So man, that's all I got, and I'm rocking with Spence this fight again too.
I just want y'all to know that that's classic enabling. You feel me? Like it's called classic enabling. You know, saying Spence is different and we not Spence and don't put our feelings off on Spence. Well, last I checked, Spence was the one that said no tune-ups, right? And then y'all made an excuse about him not having a tune-up going into this fight. You know, last I checked, you know, Spence is the one that is saying he's the big fish, you know? So, I mean, all we doing is saying exactly what he's saying. That's all. I don't see what's the big deal.
CYP.
Hear ye, hear ye. Come one, come all. Listen, man, how many times does CYP have to tell y'all that when a two-man sign a contract, the contract means more than feelings, okay? It said, whoever loses has the right to the rematch. It don't matter how the fuck they lose. I told y'all, quit talking Bud, Charlo, quit talking Bud, Canelo. Shut the hell up at your Errol Spence speech. He's the one who took the ass whooping. He has rights to the rematch. I didn't even get into that conversation because it was wasting my fucking time. I'm not like y'all. I don't do all that dumb shit. I know that what I think and how I feel don't mean nothing when it comes to contract. Nothing. So, Errol Spence, JT a little bit right. He is a warrior. And warriors got the right to be the underdog in a battle and get their motherfucking bones collected. It's very simple. Every war has an underdog. They still fight and they still fucking lose. All of y'all, and I mean all of yous who did not want to see Wilder Fury 3, all of yous are some fucking hypocrites. Because this nigga got his ass whipped way worse. I didn't see Bud Crawford hit the ground at all. I didn't see Bud Crawford. I didn't see Bud Crawford get saved by a referee. I didn't see Bud Crawford with no kind of floppy glove or none of that crazy shit. All I saw was a man just who was way better than the next man. I'm talking about, I saw a man get his ass whooped worse than that man ever whooped anybody's ass. That's what I saw. I saw two men who were unmatched, outclassed. Man, we was hoodwinked. We was bamboozled. Plymouth Rock didn't land on us. Bud landed on Spence. This was what happened. We can lie, we can manipulate all we want to, but you some hypocrites, all of yous, I tell ya, all of yous. But I'm going to tell you something. If y'all got a budget during Christmas, I'm serious talk. If y'all got a budget during Christmas, don't let this shit take something away from you and your family. I'm serious. I can afford it. I'm going to buy the motherfucker. Come to my house. Have a fight party. But don't let this shit have you mad at Christmas because your favorite father take an ass whooping and Santa that fucked up your chimney. CYP out.
CYP, appreciate the call.
Preach, my good brother, preach.
J. Billy.
J. Billy.
What is... Oh, he just dropped off.
Damn.
Oh, no, he didn't. J. Billy.
You got me?
We got you. We got you.
Damn. You in a sandstorm?
Nah, don't say that. I got to get outside real quick. It's 2.5. Y'all know how I go.
Damn, bro. It's loud as... No, I'm fucking...
All right, shout out Ness. Shout out Danny putting in that motherfucking work. Hey, I'm thinking like, we knew the rematch was going to come. We knew Spence wasn't going to turn down the rematch. But the only problem is we just never seen a fighter get dominated on the level that Spence is on like he did. Right. I was trying to think about other comparisons like AJ and Wilder against Fury and Andy Ruiz, but at least they knocked them down. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. And I know what Spence can win. There is a formula, you know what I'm saying? Or he was having success that he needs to capitalize on. And there are a few things that he can do to expose Crawford's weaknesses. I just feel like he needs to get a few guys in the count. He needs to get Andre Ward, you feel me, work on his clinching and his inside game.
But that ain't gonna happen.
Get in Kell Brook.
That
Why you say that?
Because Andre Ward
is
Bud.
He boys with Bud.
You're right. It's blood ties. I forgot about that. But he does need. Okay, so
Ward
another
ain't
name.
With Prince. You talking mob ties, but
No,
Ward ain't with Prince.
He's saying that's his people's.
Like they got a family.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
But look, so look. Another name, Kell Brook. Kell Brook, just somebody that can come in and help him with his clinching and his inside game. So Kell Brook also, Sean and Ken Porter to work on the angles because I watched this fight like at least 6 times since it happened. And I don't feel like Derrick James wasn't doing enough. He was giving Spence some good coaching. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to the fighter to go execute, to get back in the ring and execute that. I think Derrick James did a good job with what he was saying. I think Spence has to do a better job of executing it, and they need to get some people in his camp that's gonna show him what James was talking about throughout the fight. Like they need to go back and watch that fight. They need to go back and rewatch the fight, see what Derrick James said, and then go back into the round and see like, hey man, this is what I was talking about when I said you need to come at angles, move your head. You coming in, you a stationary target, so you just think you can hit him. Yes, sir.
Anybody else you trying to add to this super team? My man said Ken and Sean plus Kell Brook.
Ken and Sean, Kell Brook. Hey man,
Floyd Mayweather.
This for undisputed.
Hey yo, how many
undisputed? What you trying to do? How bad you want it?
I mean, I'm just saying though, like that's a lot of people to add to the team.
Ness,
it is.
I'm just saying he needs to learn those styles.
Feel like it's your
so
time.
whoever's gonna come in and
But
show
it's
him
not your
those
time.
styles is good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be those people, but it can be some.
That's your time.
That is your time.
Listen,
brother.
let me just tell him something, right? So average trainers making like 10%. Now you bringing in Kell Brook as a trainer.
No, sparring
you got
partner.
your trainer.
Sparring partner.
I mean, you want him to help you on clinching.
Yeah.
So what is he going to do? Clinch Earl or he going to teach Earl? Because if he teaching, that's coaching. That's a percentage. You understand? Then you want Ken to get brought in. Then you want Porter to get brought in. I mean, that's a lot of people,
I
bro.
mean,
Y'all trying to build a super team.
They could do it like a UFC. You know, UFC, the coaches get 3.5%.
Look, that would be embarrassing, right? Because it's like y'all laughed at Bud for having a 3-man team. Now y'all go pick up 60 people to help.
Hey, I wouldn't say it's embarrassing. You doing what you got to do at the end of the day.
I mean, it won't be embarrassing if you come out and say, "Look, we learning from our mistakes. We might could use some help." Go ahead, Fats.
Yo, what's up? What's up, man?
Chilling.
Everything, man. It's
Chilling.
Friday.
Real shit. Best day of the week, baby. Best day of the week. But to answer the question, will Earl get his revenge or will he get fried? I mean, I
Again.
guess it's right. I mean, I guess it's however you like your eggs, whether it's fried, scrambled,
Scrambled.
you know what I mean?
Over easy.
Me. Over easy, sunny side. You know what I mean?
Or in the
I
case of
guess
this fight, too easy.
too easy, bull. You know, whatever. Shit, you know what I mean? At this point, Earl just collecting a check, man. You know what I'm saying? Earl, he coming to collect a check. You know, ain't no chance in hell. Ain't a slim chance, and Slim went on vacation. This shit ain't even gonna be close. But you know, he going in there. He knows that it's still a big payday for him. It's bigger than any payday he gonna get. So, you know, but I mean, his fans, though. I mean, they know he not even gonna win the fight. They just want him to at least win a round or two to look good. I mean, I hear him saying, "Oh yeah, this the get back, this the rematch, this the rematch." You know, like Debo say, this the rematch. They think this the rematch. It's like, bro, like they just like, well, at least either way, if he lose, we rocking with him. I'm just like, bro, like this shit ain't that deep. Like, bro, your favorite fighter lose, they just lose. It ain't that deep, bro. Bro want to get some money, like, you know what I mean? That's all the fuck he worried about. And you know, the coaching, I mean, Derek James, I ain't gonna say he was giving him bad advice, but it just looked like, again, like he was telling that man to do some shit that he wasn't used to doing, and he never fought that type of style, like, ever. You know, moving ahead, the stepping around, and, you know, cutting off the ring. Like, he never did that stuff. So when he in there saying, touch him up, move, you know, break him down, like, it ain't that shit. He wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. He in there getting hit, man. He in that motherfucker getting hit. Fuck all that game plan shit. Once you get attacked, you gonna go to what you know, man. But they still, it's so crazy though, because I was in a barbershop the other day, and one of the dudes in there, he was a Spence fan, lost money on Spence and all that. He said, I bet on him again. He bet niggas $500 that Spence was going to win. I said, oh yeah, this is an easy bet. Me and my barber straight took that. We like, is you serious? Dude got a couple dollars too. He's like, yeah, I'm rocking with my guy. I said, man, y'all is crazy. Like, ain't no way I could be that loyal to a motherfucker. I know my money rate go down the drain, man. I don't know what be these dudes' problem, but you know what I mean? They just it's all
Bruh.
good. Just lose your money again, man.
Bruh, but didn't Gilly the kid bet 20,000 on Earl?
Bruh, insane, bruh. Out there mine, bruh. I bet he won't do it again though. Appreciate it.
You may feel like it's your time,
He said he gonna
but
bet
it's not your time.
10,000 on Jermel. Yo, could you write off bets, Danny? Could I make a crazy bet like that for publicity and write it off as a tax stunt? Like, what the fuck? 20 grand on a bet? Knowing you about to lose? What the fuck? Then another 10 on Charlo? Like, I get it. Charlo get the win. You know, when you got money like that, you know, Charlo get the win. That 10 probably end up into like a fucking 100,000. You feel me? But still, that's a
Hell
high
no.
risk.
I mean,
What? Charlo ain't a big underdog?
not a plus 1,000.
I mean, he probably gonna pick him by knockout. How else he gonna get it done?
I mean, Canelo ain't never even been dropped. You gonna pick him by knockout?
I mean, that's where the money at. Damn. Art, you gotta give me a second. I got JT with a counter punch. And my man Kermit never told us who he is, bro. Kermit, where you at? JT, you still okay?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Now look, the caller before this last caller was just talking about. I agree with him. Like, Spence definitely need to make a lot of adjustments. I don't. The only thing is, Cal Brook would be a good sparring partner. He wouldn't be for size wise, but trying to compete like compare him to Bud, not at all. He'd be a good sparring partner to bring in up for size. But the thing about with Spence, Bud is a good wrestler, so he definitely got the inside game hands down. So he definitely needs to work on his clinching, locking up, stepping around lateral. Also, last caller just said Spence can't make adjustments by going backwards. He did it before, but he has to know that Bud's gonna come at him with the southpaw again and stuff like that. And Spence got to change his jab up. He can't keep stiffing the jab out there and widen his feet up doing the same type of jab. When Bud stepping to him like that, he got to be ready to use his hands and step back. So like it's simple little stuff that I guarantee Spence was taught. He just haven't used them in a while. But that's not an excuse just because we rocking back with Spence. I just think he was weight drained. I think that played a big factor when he started taking a lot of shots, and also Bud was hitting him in the side of his head and all that stuff. So I mean, I'll give him another chance at 154 to see. Even if Bud beat him, man, it's just gonna be a better fight, I think. And it's not gonna be no excuses. I just want to see him make better adjustments in this fight. I think Jared James got humbled, and he is gonna get help. So he need to bring somebody else in his camp. Andre Ward ain't tied to Bud like that. If he asked him, he got respect for both guys. I think Andre Ward would help on Spence. But that's my counterpunch.
All right. Appreciate the call. Art, we got man with class, Tyron. What up?
Yo, what's good, champ?
What
What's
Good,
up
up? What
with
Ness?
up?
you?
What's good, Danny? Not much. Hope everybody doing good, man. Happy Friday. Um, yeah, I mean, they signed a contract, so Spence got to get the rematch. But I'm not really excited. I don't see anything that Spence can do differently that will make a different outcome with Crawford. But you know, has too much in his toolbox for Spence, I believe. Whatever Spence will bring, Bud got accounted for it. And I don't think, Derrick James can bring anybody. I don't Kell Brook. Like, I don't see any of those guys that's going to be able to help Spence. As far as like the rematch, I wonder, what weight is going to be at. And, all this weight drained, all he weight drained, who fault is that? It's your trainer's fault. You signed a contract, at 147. So you can't use the excuse after the fight. Oh, I was weight drained. Oh, he's weight drained. But during the press conference and everything, you said you was feeling good and all this and all that. So it's just a whole bunch of excuses. And I don't think it'll be, much of an outcome. But I mean, it's in the contract. They got to have a rematch. But I don't see, again, nothing changed. Again, Bud got too much in his toolbox for Spence, and Spence is kind of like a one-dimensional fighter. You take that jab away, Spence is kind of like a deer in the headlight, and it showed. Bud exposed him, and Bud ain't even bring out half what he got in his toolbox. So I think it's going to be worse for Spence at 147 or 154. Again, Spence has taken a lot of damage inside and outside the ring, and that stuff catches up to you. And I just think Spence right now is just, Bud is just levels above Spence and above everybody right now. But I mean, we'll see, what happens. I'm anxious to see what weight class Bud gonna choose. He's gonna try to make them, come back, at 147 or go to 154. Especially with Bud want to go out to Canelo, I think he'll probably want it at 154 to get, acclimated to a higher weight. But other than that, man, I don't really see anything that Spence can do. Derrick James got exposed. And I don't think that, again, he can do anything, honestly, to change the outcome of the second fight. But that's just my call, champ. I appreciate y'all, man. Shouts out TBB. Hope everybody stay blessed and have a good one.
All right, brother. Thank you for the call. We appreciate it. If you want to call in, feel free to do so. 425-569-5241. Press 1 time. C Dub.
Yup.
Yo, how the audio?
Straight.
Straight, that's what's up, man.
Feel like it's your
Shout
turn,
out TBV.
but
Smash
it's
that
not
like
your
button,
turn.
it's free. Do something with yourself. Errol calling the rematch is expected from the Warriors, man. From everybody that's, think like Warriors. This is expected. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if he didn't do it at all. It's just for him to do it, I can commend that. It's honorable. It's inspirational. You know, you lose and then you say, okay, I'm gonna go back and do it again. I'm gonna try to do this differently. I'm gonna work harder. I'm gonna listen to my coach more. Okay, my coach needs to go to the drawing board. My coach needs to look in the mirror. My coach need to check himself. Man, it's just so many intriguing things about a loss and coming back and trying to do it again. I don't care if Nets beat me 30 times in chess, man. I'm gonna come back the time, but I know that's like a bad analogy, but just put it like this. If he beat me one time, of course I'm coming back the second time to do something different. Like we gotta get out of that, man. I don't know. We want fighters to be fighters, but then when they lose one time, we don't want them to go back. Like go back. See what could you do differently? I want to see the Mikey Garcia era that take no chances. Even if Bud still wins, it gives more opportunities for something else to happen. So your legs won't be noodles in round two. Because your legs go to noodles in round two. Now your game plan, now you discombobulated. Now you really can't put a plan together because you discombobulated. But you know, that's a strategy I want to see. The Danny Wood fight was you said the Andrade and Benavidez could be in. Were you talking about that fight?
I was talking about, yes, the rematch. I think that the demographic that David Benavidez brings would be great.
Yes, I love that. I love that, man. Ain't Life Grand, the Boogie Man, and the blockbuster fight with the Mexican monster. Both fighters saying it's going to happen. Both fighters talking shit
I mean, look,
towards one another.
Boo Boo was on Tank undercard. Boo Boo was on Tank undercard, and it wasn't even like he was co-main event. I think he was only like the
Yeah, he was like the fourth fight down almost. But
he
that
was the
fight,
second pay per view. Yeah, the second fight on the pay per view card. So, I think
yeah,
why
hardcore
not?
shit.
Why not?
Hardcore shit. That was a star-studded. I mean, they had top 5 pound ring magazine fighters up and down the card. PBC shit, type
Star
shit.
studded is a stretch, but whatever.
in the competition world, it was top 5 ring magazine, fighters up and down the card. You had
It was
Ennis, you had Andrade.
yeah, but
Yeah.
Boots obviously. Demetrius was coming off of a layoff. Whatever, but
Mm-hmm.
I
Think you
think
had Garrett Russell on that.
again, I think that David can help bring in a crowd that wouldn't um perhaps be there already,
Right,
and
right.
help. Because
You
the
may
first
feel
fight
like
was
it's
so
your
one
turn,
sided, right? The first fight
but
so
it's
one
not your
sided,
turn.
so I think not many people are gonna be as intrigued to at least spend a hard earned money. But now, if you got the Mexican monster, you able to bring in Mexicans not just into the arena, but also to purchase that pay per view.
I found you, Kermit. I found you. But listen, take all the time you need because obviously, you sent $20, so
Cause let's be quite frank, Pitbull ain't no David Benavidez.
no, he's not.
You know,
And Earl had Benavidez on his undercard before on the Mikey fight. Kermit, what up?
he sure
Hello.
did in Dallas and in Los
How you doing, man?
Angeles.
Hey, Daddy.
We
Hello.
doing good, brother. How are you? Apologies, man.
I'm
Apologies.
fantastic. I'm fantastic. What? Let me ask you this: is the December 9th date definitely for the rematch?
I mean, I ain't going with definite. I ain't going with definite till they announce it. You know how that go because people want to buy their plane tickets and their hotel, so it's hard to say definite in this game where everything gets pushed.
Right. Okay. And another thing with Jamel talking that shit about weight drain, he acts like Spence didn't know the fight was going to be at 147.
Word.
I mean, and Spence was saying he was out calling out Crawford, talking about come over to get that motherfucking belt. So at what weight was he thinking that belt was going to be at if it wasn't going to be at 147? So
exactly, Kermit.
So he should have been ready. He's talking that shit. He should have been ready and not, ballooning up or living, partying and all that shit they claim he was doing. Even because he know the fight was on the horizon somewhere, so you got to be, one thing about being a fighter, you got to stay in the gym and keep, keep your tools ready, So
stay ready
I
so
don't,
you ain't got to get ready.
Yup.
Yeah, man, you can't, acting like, and Charlo talking that shit about being weight drained. Man, he need to cut that shit out, man. The boy got beat, and he got beat terribly, and and I understand him, wanting to come back and get back, but he better make a lot of changes because he's so predictable, man. He was doing the same shit the whole fight. The same shit the whole fight, man. I mean, what do you think was gonna happen once a fighter gets your timing, your rhythm, and all of that shit, man? You got to change that shit up, do some different shit. You can't be so predictable, man. So I hope he does get another set of eyes to come in there, and I hope Derek James start watching boxing because he claims he don't watch boxing. I think he ought to start watching some boxing, man. Thanks for taking my call, y'all.
Appreciate the call,
Hey
my guy.
Kermit, man, feel free to come back. All right, you definitely sent 4 counter punches. So just shoot us a message in the live chat. Say you want to come back. We'll get you right back.
Back.
LV Sluggy.
You may feel like it's your time,
but it ain't.
But it's not.
TBB, fellas. TBB. Y'all hear me?
What up? We hear you.
We hear you
loud and clear.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I expected, nothing less from Errol, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing what he's been able to do in his career. I expect that, what I'm saying? Leading up to the fight, he was talking about money, what I'm saying? The big bag, he getting paid. So what other options do he go other than a Bud rematch where he gonna get a big bag? So, of course I expected him to do this. You know what I'm saying? I know he wanted to put on a better performance than what he gave us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, even though I had Bud stopping him, I did expect Spence to, do a little better than what he showed us. But Bud just showed us his levels, man. But let's just see how this rematch play out, man. I don't expect him to win at all. I don't expect Spence to win, but I just want to see if he's gonna give us a better outing, man. Let's see if the weight can help him or him being out the ring as long as he was, can, see if he can go to 12 rounds with Bud, at least make it 12 and make it look a little bit more competitive. But there's no way I could look at that first fight and say Spence could win the second fight. You know what I mean? I just think it's just levels, man. I think Bud, like one caller had just hit on before, I think Bud didn't even have to go in his bag at all. He's basically stuck to the first game plan and was able to do what he did.
Yeah.
So
he damn sure never had to go into that mode where he went into with Sean Porter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I mean, even do Spence tighten up some things and adjust and do things better. I think Bud just, once he do have to do different things, it's just he gonna regardless of what Spence come with, man. Bud's gonna come out on top, man. So, I just want to see how they do it, man. How shit play out. But I do think Spence has a big enough fan base to where they can run with the weight drain narrative. You know what I'm saying? I'm already hearing Spence fans now, even though Spence himself not coming out saying none of these things, but I'm hearing the fans saying, the weight drain, even being out the ring is long. So I think Showtime will do their part on as far as running with them narratives to try to get similar numbers to the first fight. I don't think it reached 650, but I could see it doing 400. You know what I'm saying? Something in that range. Because like I said, I think Spence has a big enough fan base where they can run with that narrative. So we'll see how everything play out, man. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, man. Let's see how it go, but I don't think Spence could come out on top with this one, man. It's just Bud didn't even get in his bag, and we seen what he did. So we'll see how it plays out, man. I'm looking forward to it, and let's see if it happens at the end of the year or next year.
You
But
may
yeah, that's
feel
all I
like
got.
it's your time,
All right, Chan.
but it's
Appreciate
not
the
your time.
call. That is your time. Let's see who we
I
got
think we got a
next.
new caller in South Carolina. Who's this?
Yo, this P. Drake. I talked yesterday about how Spence to win this damn fight, right? And I still think the only way he can do that is from the
PJ.
outside and counterpunching him.
What's your
Can you
name?
hear me? My name's Tyler, but you see me on YouTube. He great.
He great. He great.
Yeah, I called in yesterday, and I was telling him I think the only way Spence beat Crawford is from the outside and counterpunching him. And I still think that's even more the case because the only success Spence had in the first fight is that he was setting up his double jab and sneaking that right hand behind it. But the problem is he's trying to step to him too hard, so Crawford kind of got his pacing down. So you keep coming at the same speed, Crawford just gonna time you, and not only that, kind of punch you on the inside. What Spence got to do is slow the fight down. Definitely try to box him on the outside, and when it comes down to brawl, he got to definitely try to instead of just he thinks too much on the inside. He'll throw a punch and then act like he don't know what to do next. Throw another punch. And he's gonna have to know when. He can't get too greedy on the inside either. When you get your combos off on the inside, you gotta get the fuck out before this nigga go ahead and get you up out of there like he been doing. So yeah, I'm telling you, he's gonna have to slow the fight down, figure out a way to get his down jab working. And he's definitely gonna have to fight smarter because he just went in thinking he's a big fish. The difference between Crawford versus Spence and Porter versus Spence. Porter had way more. Porter had way more respect for Crawford. He went in there. He was way more patient. He wasn't just a bull in a china shop like Spence was. So Spence gonna have to calm his ass down and figure out what he's gonna do with this grown ass man he got in front of him. So you're not just gonna mow him down. And that's my call pretty much.
All right, champ. Appreciate it.
you. Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. We got Majid in the building.
Majid.
On Discord. Invite sent. Majid.
In the meantime, there we go.
We hear you. What it do?
Oh shit! Everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for something. Yo, I had just closed out that motherfucking Discord with my impatient. Then you sent that shit. That shit fire, but whatever. Yeah, man. Shit, man, down, man. He trying to come back. Good luck. Everybody that love him, you know what I'm saying? I guess send them tweets and IG fucking whatever DMs. I mean, damn, this just seeming like a free check, Ness. Y'all about to have more coverage with all these passionate people calling in, counterpunching. So shout out to you and, all the money you're about to receive, you know what I'm saying? For, I guess these people believing, even though they saw what they saw and they know what they know, they think he could do it a second time, then I guess it was so nice that Bud gonna have to do it twice. Shout out to AJ. And man down, man. He ain't about to get back up for this shit, man. Good paycheck though. That's all I got, man.
All right.
Paycheck.
The number to call 14255695241. Press 1 one time. You can also join us on our Discord server. The link is in the live chat here on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice, where I hope you've already subscribed and click that notification bell. Actually, let's find out where we are when it comes to subscriber count. 180,230
Okay.
So we still need about another 800 and something thousand to get to 1 million, but it's all right. It's all right. You know, 1 subscriber per day. You know,
Nah. 1 a day is too long, bro.
I mean, you know, 1 per minute or second, whatever
Yeah,
works.
that'd be ideal.
Super chat time. We last stopped off at Negaron. Did you get to Walt in South Florida? $5.
No.
Marquez versus Vasquez had everything: drama, technical, knockdowns, missed fights like that. I sure do as well. The thing is that's when the networks would pay for the fight. You know what I mean? They had a budget.
We got RT boxing with
Mr.
Mr.
A.
A.
That's like his third one.
$5 says, I will be happy if my lady gave pay-per-view for Christmas. That'll be cool. Hashtag Hardeen facing a cloud emoji.
Word. You know, I had said to my family, I was like, oh, I hate that I bought these water hoses myself because these would have made perfect gifts for me. Like, but my water hose broke already.
Yeah.
Fucking Temu is whack.
Yeah. That
and I
was
ain't gonna
funny.
blame Temu, but like bad products are whack. Cause I really love that shrinking and
Of the
expandable water hose. I was out here watering my palm trees in bliss. Now my shit bust. Luckily we got rain today, bro.
A whole lot of it too.
I've never seen this much rain. It's crazy. It's flooded back there.
Is it?
Why you think you've been turning my mic on? I've been pushing water out the way.
Oh, I thought it was just the rain hitting the ground.
Nah, man, that shit is crazy. It's like I'm like in my head, I'm smoking like, why is this flooded? Like, it's the desert. This ground should be thirsty, like extremely thirsty.
But lack of drainage.
Yeah, but it's dirt. It's fucking dirt, bro. Just soak it up.
I mean, not everything is dirt, but Capicu. Well, actually, hold up.
Nah, you.
President Jafar, $5 says, Bud told this Earl 5 years ago he finna make him do the stanky leg.
He did say that,
and he did it 3 times in the fight.
Well, he only did the stanky leg once in the fight, but that was enough.
Capicu Rodriguez, $5 says Crawford wins again. Char been avoiding big fights since he popped positive against Frezo Quendo. Miller versus Luis Ortiz would be a better fight.
Nah. Miller versus Mahmoud Char. Mahmoud gets retired. Miller versus Anderson. Can the real big baby please stand up? Top Rank, just throw me something. Access at least. You ain't gonna cut me a check because you know that is like you. I mean, I don't know. They ain't gonna get. You can't get Eminem to come out for every fight, but if they could get Eminem to simultaneously walk them both out and switch the lyrics,
who?
Both big babies. Can the real big baby please stand up? Don't.
I ain't gonna lie. If the same artist were to walk out the same fighter, bro, that'd be whack.
And rewrite the song to make
whack.
it fucking sound for them instead of real Slim Shady.
Yeah, but that'd be
Can
whack,
the real
bro.
big baby? You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. If he came out with one, cool. But both,
you a hater. They both, man. You know I'm moving on. Top Rank, cut the chair. All right, my bad. We never went back to you. I got a cash app, $2. Mike Hicks. Come at the king. Bet not miss again. Omar, The Wire.
Yep.
What up?
What's good?
Chilling.
Man, y'all remember on the Ali movie when he fought Frazier and he was trying to get out of the way of a punch? That left hook that knocked him down and he just couldn't move out the way?
Yeah. We talking about when he stretched all the way back?
Yeah. Man, that was Spence. His offense wasn't the problem. It was his defense. He never got touched like that. And then if you rewatch the fight, it's a lot of punches that he took where he see the punch coming and he just standing there looking at it. Like I don't know what he was doing or whatever, but I know y'all kind of go around in the counts and stuff. Who did Spence spar for the fight? Because there's not that many southpaws in 154 and 160.
You said who did he spar or who will he spar?
Yeah.
Well, the
rumor is
the rumor is he didn't spar for the last 5-6 weeks of camp. That's the rumor. Dike.
That's what I'm saying though, cause I can go on YouTube and type in Buzz Farm. I know he sparred Ramos, he sparred Shakur, he sparred that tall dude that's with
Stephen
Coach K.
Nelson.
He
Stevie
Fernando
Nelson.
Vargas
sparred Steve.
Jr.
That's what I'm saying. We can name all these dudes on top
Lester
of our head, but we don't know.
Martinez.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know who Spence sparred. It's not that many
You
southpaws
know why?
in the
You know
sport.
why? He was the big fish. His shit was under hush hush.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm like that don't sound right. You feel me?
What you
But
mean? You don't be knowing who Mayweather spar. He only throw you the occasional Mexican he beat on for the media
I
workout.
feel like we know after the fight though. You feel me? Like somebody
You
come
ain't
in
never
like, yeah,
lied.
I
You ain't
spar
never
for
lied. You ain't never lied. So what you
yeah.
trying to
So we'll know
insinuate?
after the
What you
fight.
trying to insinuate? That he ain't spar at all?
We ain't heard nothing. We
All
usually
right,
hear
so let me
something from
ask you a
somebody.
question.
You
So let me ask you a question. If he ain't spar at all and he got his ass whooped, right? He's
feel
still
me?
licking his wounds.
Yeah.
How he gonna have time to spar before this fight?
Man, that's on
He
him.
better have time to spar. He better be in the gym.
Bro, he gotta be licking them wounds right now.
Man, look at him. He
Nah,
better
he was
be.
partying in Ibiza.
Yeah,
No, I
like
mean he deserved
when he was
that.
in
He
Europe, he
deserved
didn't.
that. He deserved that.
He cleared up pretty quick. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like usually, like during or after the fight, you know what I'm saying? We'll know who he sparred. Yada yada. It was some good work. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yada yada yada. But like I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It don't. Some wasn't right with that
Oh,
whole
I like that
situation. But
suggestion.
What?
Lubin,
Lubin what?
a sparring partner.
Oh, nah, cause they already got the word. I'm telling you, the word was already on the street that Lubin Ramos was supposed to get Spence if he didn't take the rematch.
Oh,
So ain't no way you thinking you gonna get it now. You gonna come in to be a partner? Nah, partner. He ain't doing all that.
that's what I'm saying. So, but I mean, hopefully Spence do good in the rematch. You feel me? But it's whatever. So
Word.
I ain't really tripping on that.
Yo,
You may
that's so
feel like
funny.
it's your time,
Cause saying
but
partner
it's not your
reminded me of
time.
Menace to Society. Menace to Society reminded me of Omaha. Omaha reminded me of seeing a dude in the red 5.0 Mustang with the fucking Dayton's. With the official lady. You feel me? So they pulled over, looking just like Menace to Society, and then sat on the trunk. I was like, okay.
that
It
happened
was
in Omaha.
during the parade. It was a lot of dope cars.
It was.
Hey, yo, I did not say that. Y'all better stop. Motherfuckers be taking my words and making videos. My man said, did Ness say he sparred Yellow Bees? I ain't say that shit. But Yellow Bees walked out Frank for that fight, right?
For his last fight, yeah.
Jonathan, what up?
Yeah, yo, can y'all hear me?
Word.
Hello?
We hear you.
What? Can you hear me?
We hear you.
Hello?
Bruh, we hear you.
All right, cool.
In Jesus' name.
All right, let me kick this off right. However, I consider my life worth nothing to me. My only aim is to finish the race and complete the task the Lord Jesus has given me, the task of testifying to the good news of God's grace. Acts 20:24. And that one is specifically for my boy Earl, because we know he out here spiritually shopping. So we're taking applications, bro. I know Crawford kind of broke you mentally, physically, and spiritually. So
Why you
over here in
assuming for
this
that
religion,
man?
it's not a black or
Cause
white thing, it's a
that
person thing.
that's what he did to him.
Why you assuming for that man?
Who?
You assuming for
Oh,
Earl.
if I run over, bill me. If I assuming, I'm not assuming anything. There's a video of him, talking to some whatever those dudes was about how he's a king and God is making him a king because he's black and black rules everything. And, that he's clearly shopping for religion. And I'm letting him know over here, in this religion, it's not a black or white thing. It's a person thing. You're judged by your heart and what you do, not the color of your skin. So, I'm just letting them know we taking applications too. That's all. But Ness, I got a bone to pick with you. Why is Earl listed first? That nigga ain't the A side.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
okay.
What do you mean listed first? I don't think he listed first on the title.
He first on the with the picture.
I mean, yo, I'm not in the head of
Yo,
my
he ain't the A.
illustrator
and
Nah,
my
show
graphic
Bud his
designer.
respect. Every little thing matters. Bud name need to be first. His picture need to be first. We need to say his name 3 times before we even say
I mean, you
Spence name.
gotta understand
So
that.
you
You gotta
make sure
understand
you get
this. Just understand this. Just
huh?
understand this. It's still Earl's A-side contract. No matter what you may think of the outcome, that was still AJ's A-side contract that Andy had to come back and fight. It was Wilder's A-side contract that Fury had to come back and fight under those same terms. So like, it's still Earl's
Early
A-side
early's the eighth.
contract. Yeah, Earl is still the A-side contract. Like, do some things change? Yeah, that's part of the first fight negotiations. If you win, we could put your name first. If you win, you know, maybe the split changes. Like in the case of Wilder Fury, when Fury won, the split changed.
And you're right about that, but that's BS. And over here, we all know Bud is the A side. Matter of fact, honestly, the fight didn't do over 1 million because of Spence, because of the ass whooping he took. If he didn't lose like he lost, that fight would have probably did over 1 million pay-per-views. But
Yeah, because people
nevertheless,
buy the
I
pay per
expected
view after the outcome. You're right.
no, not after the outcome. It's just that people saw that he
You
was
may
getting
feel
beat.
like
So
it's your
why,
time,
there's late
but
buys
it's
and
not
stuff
your
like
time.
that. So you can't tell me the way he performed didn't affect the pay-per-view buys. Like that's ignorance if you don't think that his performance didn't affect the
And,
pay-per-view buys.
and
Like,
Danny's
Well,
come on now,
wrong.
bro.
Danny's wrong anyway. Danny doesn't remember that you can buy the pay per view sometimes at least 72 hours, 3 days
so but
after.
what I'm saying is, do the majority of your buys come before the fights take place or after the fight take place?
Of
Danny,
course.
Danny, the only thing we can agree to is that they have 3 days after the fight for a reason. Obviously, people are buying it if
Thank,
they've left it
thank
open
you.
for that. If they weren't
But,
getting the analytics to show the people buying 3 days after, they close that
So
yeah,
shit.
but
so so just to be
right.
clear, you in agreement with Jonathan Sims that the reason the
I'm
pay
in
per view
agreement
didn't
that
do
Dan
more,
Rayfield.
that the reason the pay per view didn't do more is because Spence got
No,
his
I'm
ass
not.
whooped.
No,
Okay.
no. But I am
Okay.
in agreement that Dan Rayfield has reported that, sometimes pay per views are like royalty checks and people get pay per view buy checks years later. B, pay per views take time to get the accurate number because they keep coming in. And it's also international. So after the American pay per view, you still got international pay per views you got to count up. But go ahead, Jonathan.
And before I proceed, Ness, do refunds count towards the pay-per-view or do they decrease them if someone calls in and gets a refund from a pay-per-view?
I mean, at that point, I'm pretty sure that's between the Al Heyman, Showtime and the provider, right? Like, cause you're
Yeah.
right. I have certainly gotten a pay per view refund when I was in Jersey on the Cablevision. If a storm, bad weather,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever the case affected my pay per view and it got glitchy or it freezed up, I was certainly that dude that called and complained to get my fucking credit back though. Credit. So I don't
So,
know. I don't know that you know the the Showtime and the promoter don't get that $80 because I'm not getting it back. I'm getting my credit.
so I'm saying, but nevertheless, I expected him to take the rematch. I do think it's weak that they're not fighting at 147 for all the belts. That's weak on Spence's part. I don't care about him being rate drained or none of that because if he would have won, that would have never been an issue. It's only an issue because he lost. But had he won, the weight wouldn't have been an issue. Yes, he said he was moving up to 154 no matter what. But Bud had to make 147 as well. And if we're going for greatness, it needs to be at 147 with all the belts on the line. Because
So
even if somehow, some way, he was to somewhat get a split decision over Crawford at 154, it don't mean the same because it's not no legacy is on the line. You
so
just
since
got
it's
your get
Crawford's
back.
decision, is he weak if he chooses 154? Because it's his
No, Crawford
choice.
won. Crawford won. He won. He
You
that
may
it
feel
don't
like
work
it's your
that
But
way. He
time,
you
won.
just said it don't mean
but it's
nothing.
not your time.
So
Jonathan, so that was
Yeah,
one
I
count.
know.
That's only
One. Thank
one.
you. Thank you, Ness. Thank you. So no, Danny, it don't work the same because Bud won, so
but it's
it's
Bud's
different. He didn't
choice.
lose
How you mad at Spence over Bud's decision?
But Spence is the one that wants to fight at 154.
But whose fucking decision is it?
I mean, that's Bud being a nice guy. He's a good
Oh,
guy.
now
That's
you
why he's
assuming
the
again.
champion. That's why he's the champion we
Why
is he
you
deserve.
weak?
assuming
Is he
again?
weak
Why
for
you
being a
assuming
nice
again?
guy? Like, what
Huh?
the fuck we talking about?
Why you assuming again? And why you cursing at this church man?
Yeah, man. Come on, brother. I'm just here speaking my piece, my
Bro,
brother.
He just
he
bringing the
calling with his.
gospel.
I mean, I'm gonna just shut up.
Why?
Okay, thank you. Thank you. And that's your
Look,
visionary on
thank
the
you.
Real Big Baby Please Stand Up was great. I don't know what he talking about.
I know. They
Anyway,
hated on me in the chat.
yeah, you know, Danny, you know how he is. So flip-flopping Danny. So look,
Flip flopping
he
Danny.
he
The guy
clearly
that used to
was
call in
that,
reading the whole fucking book out the Bible for a man, and then after he loses, he shit on him and drag him through the fucking mud. You a hypocrite
No,
is
he's
what
just
you
holding
is.
them accountable.
No, he a hypocrite is what he is.
Nah, you call
He
hypocrisy. He calls
he a hypocrite.
he calls accountability.
He a hypocrite is
Ask
what
him.
he
Let
is.
him
I'm being
answer.
accountable.
Ask
I
him.
didn't throw Spence away. I'm just giving Bud his flowers. You want me to lie for
Bro,
Spence,
you
and I
talking
can't
about
do
give
that.
him his
I can't
flowers,
do
you
that.
dragging him through the mud.
Just like I love Wilder, and I said he didn't knock Fury out the first round in that fight. Just because Jack Reese counted to 15 or 20, Fury still got
Damn,
up. When my
not 10?
champion knock you down, you can have 30 seconds. You ain't getting back up. And Fury did. So hey, it was a draw. It is what it is. I'm not about to lie just because I like Spence. I'm sorry, I'm not about to do that. Anyways, Spence has clearly regressed as a fighter. That's the thing we not talking about. He has regressed as a fighter. I thought at the peak was Lamont Peterson fight. I implore a lot of people to go back and watch that fight. I think that's who he needs to be in the Bud fight, but he has regressed. Has plateaued. He's a B fighter with A skills at this point. That's what Bud
It's only
exposed.
one
Yes, he was
loss,
under,
champ. It's only
huh?
one loss. You don't want to wait to the rematch to see before you start making you know.
I'm just going off what I saw the first
Man,
fight. I'm not saying
he
it's
said put him
possible
on
in a
the
rematch.
cross. He said put him on the cross. He done for is what he said.
No, that's not what I said. All I'm saying is what Crawford exposed in the first fight. All I can go off is what I see. And what Crawford exposed, when you looked at that fight and then you go back to like the Ugas fight and the fight after that, the Danny fight, Earl overshoots his shots. The 2, the 3, he overshoots them. He's putting so much leverage on the shots that he's trying to throw it too hard versus throwing it technical, which is odd because we praise him for being a technical fighter, someone who's great at the basics, and that's not what we saw versus Crawford. And what Crawford exposed was he's KO happy.
You may
He's
feel like
head
it's your
hunting
turn,
and he's all
but
about
it's
throwing
not your
heavy,
turn.
heavy shots. He's
That's
not mixing it up.
that
So
would
if
be
I was Spence, I would speak to Crawford about allowing me to get a tune up first before we fought. I mean, obviously that's not going to happen, but I think he should at least talk to him about it. And my thing with Bud is, bro, if
champ.
you beat my boy
That
like you
was
did in the
Well,
first fight,
well,
champ.
I'm
well,
showing up
why
to
wouldn't he give it
Nebraska
to
and we're gonna
him?
have to have a conversation.
That was another call. You continuing?
Why wouldn't he give it
Um,
to him? You just said he the nicest person, and that's the reason he giving him the rematch at 54, and not because he wants to go to 54 himself. Because he ain't never say
I,
that.
I'm gonna take that
I
as
heard,
a yes.
yeah, I heard you, Ness. I got you. I got you. Um, Danny, come on, man. Don't. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Come
Come
on,
on,
bro.
what?
Like,
I'm trying to,
like
I'm
You
trying to
doing too
understand your
much. Like,
logic.
you doing too much. Like,
Bro,
you act.
you literally said the only reason the Bud is giving him the rematch at 54 is
It's to
because
be
he's a nice
nice.
guy,
Yeah,
and not because
He,
he himself wants to go to 54.
that is what
I
you're
Even
mean,
though
saying.
he just said he want to go
he
to
does.
68, why would he want to move up in weight to help adjust?
That is what you're
That don't
saying.
make no sense.
That is what I said, but that's because Crawford is the champion we deserve and need. He would stay at 147 for Tank, so it's not like he can't make it.
Ooh,
And if
good
Spence
comeback.
said no, I want to fight at 147 for the belt, Crawford is such a gentleman. He's like, all right,
He's such
fine,
a
I'll give you a shot
gentleman.
at
That was
147
no,
for the
no.
belt.
Listen, he did make it seem like he's doing him a favor because he did say he could stay there for Tank. So,
Thank you.
ooh,
So like, stop it.
But did he
That's what I'm
also
saying. You
say
doing
that he
too much,
want to?
bro.
Didn't he say he want to
Crawford.
move up in weight?
he did say
Come
that, but
on,
he
yo.
also came back after that. So the final thing is, I could make 147 for Tank.
I
Thank
don't know
you.
that
So
was
he
the
can make
final
40.
one because he definitely did interviews after Tank said he was just playing, and he said fuck him coming back
Yeah,
down,
because now
I'll
he
go to
wants
68.
Canelo. Now he wants Canelito.
Wants Canelo, and Gervonta doesn't want that smoke. But
Gervonta.
nevertheless, Crawford is the champion we deserve and the champion we need, and we're blessed to have him as the 147 undisputed, 140, and most respect to that camp, and they're gonna do it again. That's my call, Ness. I got you.
You already know. JT counter punch.
Shout out to Crawford, the nicest man alive.
Yo,
Yo.
y'all hear me?
We
We
hear
hear
you.
you.
We
We hear
hear
you.
you. Yo. Yo. You do do do
Hello.
do do. Yup.
Hello, JT.
El JT. El JT.
You may feel like it's your time,
But it's not your
but it's
time.
not your time.
It's not your time, man. It's not your time right now.
If anybody else wants to call in, Twitter Spaces is available.
Available.
Discord is available.
También.
Landline is available. 425-569-5241.
We hear you now, champ. Take it away.
Oh yeah. All right. It's funny how certain callers call in, always saying they're a fan and they got something negative to say about the fighter right after they say they're a fan of him. But like you can't blame Spence for that 154 because he said it even with a win he was moving up to 154. He said it before the fight. He said it before the fight that 147 was hard to make, but he took the fight. He took an L at 147, and Spence ain't come out with no excuses. His fans may have came out with excuses. From what I saw, I thought he was dehydrated, honestly, because he wasn't taking the punches well. But Spence haven't came out with excuses. That's his fans. His team has said something, but look, Vince ain't come out and make no excuse for his ass whooping he took. All he gonna do is rematch it again like a warrior would do. But I'm just curious how many people had a fight and they got their ass whooped, and they didn't decide to fight the person again. I'm just curious like that, because a lot of people think like since Spence took got his ass handed to him, he shouldn't fight that guy again. Real warriors don't do that. They want that rematch. And guess what? If he beat him again, oh well. All he could do is say he tried. But at the end of the day, you got callers that be calling in. I'm not gonna say no names. They say they're a fan of the guy, then slander the guy. I never hear a fan of a guy always slander right after he say he's a fan. But Vince had in the contract at 154. I agree with Danny. And Bud said the same thing. He wanted to move up to 154. So even if Spence fights Bud and beats him at 154, it's just the point that Spence not worrying about the belts anymore. He even said that. He made that known at the press conference that he paying all these sanction fees and stuff like that. So all that being said, he just trying to get it back on off that name, Bud Crawford. He don't matter about the belts. He just matter if he beat him at 154. So it wouldn't matter if it was 147, 154. They both agreed to it in the contract. That's in the contract. I think Bud is a respectable dude, and he's going to honor that. So they both want to move up. So I want to see the fight. That's my counter punch. I'm gonna send them together though, Ness.
All right.
But I'm gonna keep.
You got it. You got it.
Appreciate the call.
If you on Twitter Spaces, do me a favor. Hit the retweet. Y'all fronting right now. I'm not going to Twitter till y'all hit them retweets because I see we only got 5. That's pathetic. Pathetic. Hit the retweet, man. What's up with y'all? Cliff. Actually, Cliff, hold up. It's your man's in trees in Toledo, Ohio with the counter punch.
You know what the fuck going on.
Yo.
What up, though?
Yeah, man. You know what up, though, man. You know what the fuck going on, man. I just had to call in and chime in one time. I got some things to get off my chest, man. I'm listening to this shit here. I ain't gonna lie, man. If the fight is at 154, I'm not really interested. If it's at 147, I feel like Bud's gonna put the beat on him again, and Errol gonna claim that weight drain shit again or whatnot. We might as well just go ahead and bump him up to 160. Fuck it, so I can get a sample of Bud, so we can see what the fuck he look like at 160, waiting for Charlo or Canelo. You feel me? Go ahead and bump him up. If you're talking about you want to go up there and get one of them anyway, fuck it. Go ahead and jump up 160. You feel me? And then fuck it. It really be no excuses. Everybody would be like, oh, Earl was beef. Okay, they beefed up to once. I know y'all gonna say, oh, why would he do that to give Earl an opportunity? If Bud feel like he gonna beat him, it don't matter what weight it's at. Fuck it. And the way they looked at 147, I would be inclined to believe that it don't matter what weight it's at. I feel like he'll beat him. So shit. Go ahead, bump up 160, feel me, 168 if y'all feeling real dangerous. But shit, yeah, man, it make it interesting for us, because then it really make me believe, like, okay, he really gonna get Charlo or Canelo. Like, that shit really gonna happen. But, and by the way, man, y'all talking about Shakur and Frank Martin on the undercard of that shit or something like that. And then look at, and in my head, I'm thinking if Shakur doing that, fuck it then. Jared, go over there and get Frank Sanchez on the undercard of that motherfucker too. Fuck it. We could get some.
Nah, this ain't no split pay-per-view, champ. This is not a split pay-per-view. You wishing on a star.
Hey, I'm just. Hey, I'm just. Hey, but speaking of my man Jared though, what I'm not wishing about is, well, I ain't gonna hold you. I got to thinking. I was talking to Unc, and then the back call reiterated this shit. It made a little bit of sense. I said, fuck it, how about Jared Anderson and Jermaine Franklin in Detroit? Fuck it. I'm with the act. That'll be a nice little fight. I like to see something like
Franklin.
that.
Hey, yo.
But didn't Jermaine
hey,
lose
yo,
his last fight?
Hold on. Is you scared?
Oh,
who?
Wow.
Are you afraid?
What you mean? Jermaine Franklin just had a good fight against. He just fought AJ. What you mean? That's the name. You know who he is. We don't know who the fuck no Cusimano is.
You said what the fuck going on? I told you what the fuck going on. Can the real big baby please stand up? You can't ice him out no more. He got a title shot. Can't ice him out no more. Y'all gotta see him. Can we fight for the name?
You may feel like it's your
You
time.
want to fight Jermaine Franklin,
but it's not your time.
I mean, you want to fight a sloppy body? Fight my man Gerald Miller. You know what I'm saying? They both got sloppy bodies. I mean, I'm just being real. You running from the smoke. I see you.
He's not. I'm sure. My man's not. Fuck out of here. He's not. Ain't nobody scared of nobody.
I'm saying I ain't say he.
Right
I ain't say he. I say you. You keep coming up here calling out different fights.
I'm definitely not scared of the fight. I'm with the fight. Like
my man, you just said Jared and Franklin.
It's about. But we trying to make. My man just told you he's trying to make bread. In Detroit, that's gonna make bread.
Last time I checked, you make bread with a title, and Big Baby about to have one. Ain't no way Mahmoud Char gonna beat him.
Last time I checked, you tell me. You and Tank tell me belts don't matter.
Come on, man.
They just make a
last time I checked, people who say that are people that's bigger than the belt. Right now, the big babies, they need that belt. And that's a pay-per-view. Slim Shady walking them both out.
That idea is so whack. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, that shit whack.
Whack as fuck.
That's whack.
Whack as fuck. I'm finna go smoke. He keep bringing up this whack ass idea.
I'm the real big baby. Can the real big baby stand up? All you fake big babies, all imitatees, and the real big baby, please stand up. Please stand up.
Yo,
he gonna rewrite it like that.
Between him and Jonathan Sims, they gonna make my bald ass pull all my fucking hair out, bro.
Yo,
if that's the case, they gonna make a championship belt for the fight or some shit. If that's the case,
bro, we got the belt. WBA regular. Winner get all the smoke with Usyk.
That's not what I was.
That's what he meant. Oh, damn! You spilled all the water on the combs, man. This guy's terrible.
Hey,
shit happens.
He gotta get. First off, we gotta watch what he look like. Can he even get through the fight first and we'll go from there. I know you
put it in the chat, y'all. Put it in the chat. You know when you be at the concert and they like, yo, put them lighters up. Yo, put it in the chat, y'all. Big Baby versus Big Baby. Let's go.
No Eminem. No.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm finna
Hey,
go
let him
smoke.
get through his fight first, man. Let him get through his fight first, man.
Yeah.
We looking for a fourth fight in December. I know we
I'm
not
the
gonna get
real
them
big
mans in
baby. Can
December,
all
so
you
we might as well
imitatees?
take a Jermaine Franklin or something like that in Detroit, man. That's my point.
Just remember,
We
y'all
looking for
motherfuckers
4
laughed
fights
at me
this
when I
year.
said Eminem should walk out Crawford. Now all of y'all like, oh, that was the greatest walkout of all time.
That shit whack. They not coming out to that. That's
The
not gonna fly,
greatest
man.
walk-off
That
of all
shit not gonna
time.
fly.
Everybody was like, Ness, he should come out the soldier. I said, no, it gotta be lose yourself. Oh my God, it's the greatest of all time now, Ness. That's right. Free ideas all day, Gemini season. Let's go.
Man, cut it out, man. That's trash, man.
I
But
mean,
hey, fourth fight in December, man. I'm looking at Jermaine Franklin in Detroit. Fuck it, it makes sense. 4 fights. What fighters you know doing that right now? Let's get our 4th fight in December. It all makes sense. Come on back close to home, the real big baby.
Frank
You
Sanchez is
understand?
not a bad
Come on,
fight, though. I'll take
come on
that.
to Detroit. Yeah, come on to Detroit, man. Little Caesars Arena or Masonic Temple, something like that. Yeah, you know what the fuck going on. Shout out Toledo, Ohio. Shout out TBV. Y'all be cool, man.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Not no more. Who we got? Let me see. I don't want to leave no man behind. And by that, I mean anybody that's already trying to cut the line. So I'm checking. No. Let me see. No. Let me see. All right. We got, damn. Jay, did you get some headphones? I'm gonna let you go get some headphones from your niece, nephews, friends, cousins, uncles, sisters, all that great shit. Brandon, Cincinnati.
TBV, what's going on? How y'all feeling?
Protecting our mental health. How about you?
Man, doing the same, getting this money, trying to stay out these suckers' way. But I'm not surprised Errol took the rematch. I hear a lot of people calling him a warrior. I think there's a thin line between being a warrior and being a fool with pride. He might be one or the other. I'm going with fool with pride. I hear a lot of guys talking about the adjustments he can make and what he could do different. And all that shit sounds cool, but can he do that shit in 90 days? That's the question. This fight is essentially 3 months away. He's going to have to make a 720 turnaround for him to win 4 rounds against Bud. Because what we failing to realize is what's going to happen when Bud's got to make adjustments. He's got the ability to make adjustments better than anybody in the sport of boxing. So there's essentially nothing Errol can do to win this fight but bring a fully loaded Desert Eagle to the ring and jelly this nigga's biscuit. So if he ain't going to noodle this nigga, I mean, there's nothing he can really do. He's going to get a check. He's going to go out there and show some heart, show some courage, show some will. But shit, Dominic Brazil did that. We didn't give Dominic Brazil credit, so I don't understand why we want to give this guy credit for taking a vicious ass beating and allowing his pride to let him go in there and get his ass kicked again, because that's what's going to happen. So, bottom line is, I bought the fight the first time. I don't feel a need to buy it again. I'll probably go to a bar or something to watch it. I don't think, it's worth another $80, $90 to watch this man get, his brains fucking decapitated, because essentially that's what's going to happen again. So, shout out to Errol for finally wanting to be a warrior, I guess, because for 4 or 5 years he wanted to be a businessman and a big fish, and he gets his ass kicked. Now all of a sudden he's a warrior. Was he a warrior when he was talking sides of the street and A-sides? And I don't know. But if y'all want to call him a warrior for getting his fucking brains decapitated, then go right ahead. But yeah, he's gonna lose again, and I'm gonna look like I'm right again. But that's my call, man. I'm not surprised, but it's gonna be the same outcome, maybe even worse. Can you imagine Bud, as strong as he is, as strong as his core is, he ain't got to cut that weight? Because remember, the rumor going into the fight was Bud was the one struggling to make weight. He's the one that needed 2 extra hours to make the 147 weight division,
According to
the
who?
rumors.
According to who?
Your boy, man, Blue Blood.
Oh,
I mean, take it with a grain of salt. I don't listen to
he
Cuz,
broke all the
but
Terence Crawford news.
that was the rumor.
He broke all the Terence Crawford. Remember, he the one broke the motherfucking BLK Prom, Terence Crawford knew. So I mean, you gotta respect that. You never know.
I mean,
You never
respect it.
know.
So imagine what Bud's about to be at 154. Don't fuck this
You
dude
may
up, man.
feel like it's your
That's my
time,
call,
Yo,
TDB.
yo,
but it's
Brandon,
not
hold
your
up.
time.
Cause you from Cincinnati, that's kind of close to Ohio. I just wrote the lyrics. Now, obviously,
Nigga, it is in Ohio. It said it's close to Ohio.
I
It's in
meant, I meant,
Ohio.
I meant Toledo. I just wrote the lyrics. Now, obviously, I'm no Slim Shady, aka Eminem, but both big babies fight. Simultaneous walkout. You got M on the mic in the ring, and it's like dum 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 dum.
He's gonna walk both of them out.
Well, he's already in the ring. They gonna walk out to the same song because he gonna switch the lyrics and say, "Who's big baby? Not the
Nah,
imitating.
it's corniness.
Can the
It's
real
corniness.
big baby please stand up?" Remember that song? That
It's
shit went,
corniness.
bro. The shit went
I know the song,
diamond.
but it's
The
corny.
song went diamond. You want to
Now,
talk about socializing and familiarity? The song went diamond. What is we talking about?
Ness,
That's the only rapper to go
listen, Ness.
diamond.
I'm pretty sure the song will get played all throughout the build up. They don't have to come out to the shit. They'll play it in the arena.
Bruh, it's
On the
not
night of the
about the
fight, but the
song.
both guys
It's
need
only
to come
going
out to it. That's
it's only
corny.
gonna be the beat because the lyrics gonna be changed to, instead of who's Slim Shady, it's more about who's the real big baby and not the imitating. Can the real big baby please stand up? Please stand up.
That's corny.
Man, fuck out of here.
Corny, bro.
Y'all know $1 million ideas if it smacked you in the face. I'm telling you. Who we got? Joseph Heron, what up? Yeah. Joe Joseph. They putting corny. That's how you gonna get all them little kids that you what my man Eminem got like 38,000,000 subscribers. Yeah, that's how you gonna get them to socialize, familiarize with this fight. All right. So that's how you're gonna do it. All these corn emojis. Okay, I could take that. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Who we got here? This is a new caller right here in the 843, right? Let me see. Is this actually? This is Burrow City E. Oh shit, Stainless. What up? What up with the counterpunch? My bad. Damn, you too, Joe. You calling it corny? I know Stainless like that idea. He a fucking rapper and a producer. Tell me you love that shit. Tell me.
Nah, man. Nah. I agree with Brandon. This sound good, like, for the build up. You know what I'm saying? They play it on the promotion, but that's just, it's too cheesy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro, we
it
changing
seemed
the
more like
lyrics.
it seemed more WWE than boxing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can agree as far as like, will it hit ears? You know, like, will it? But I don't know if Eminem really speak to the next generation. You know what I'm saying? Of music listeners like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy,
So
bro.
you ask me, I gotta be real with you. You know what
Bro,
I'm saying? But you know, since everybody
as a
reading from their
dude,
book today, I'm gonna read
France.
from the book of Stainless, chapter 3, verse 13. Boxing is boxing, business is business. You know what I'm saying? The contract say you want a rematch. You know what I'm saying? The winner get to pick the weight class. So if you want that rematch, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he can make the adjustments. You know, I don't really see him winning, but you know that's his prerogative. So you know what I'm saying? Obviously, he got enough fans to still gonna be interested in that fight. So you know what I'm saying? Fuck it, run it back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do I think it's gonna be the same outcome? Hell yeah. But am I gonna watch it? Hell yeah, because I'm a boxing fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of both fighters. I was before the fight, and I still am now. You know what I'm saying? We might have to talk about that price point, but hell yeah, I'm gonna watch that shit. But with the big baby shit, I do agree. You know what I'm saying? I
Nah, you
think,
let me down, bro.
you know
You
what I'm
let
saying,
me down,
just for
bro.
the name stuff and recognition, go ahead and knock out the other big baby.
You let me
You know what I
down,
mean?
bro. As a dude that like invented boxing bars, like you were
Stainless, my boy. What's up with
you
you?
was
My
one
bad.
of
I was smoking, bro.
you
What's
was
up?
one
Good,
of
man. What? I'm smoking too. I was gonna ask what strain is Ness on, because he just out there with this Eminem. Like Eminem did that because he a fan of Crawford, and I ain't saying that. You know what I'm saying? He might not be a
Yo,
fan
you
of
wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't
Jarrell
believe it.
Miller, but
Look,
that's just too cheesy, man. Like,
well, look, no, it makes sense. It makes sense. He just showed me what he's smoking is called memory loss. So
oh,
I
okay,
guess I
not what
guess
it
I
is.
guess my guy forgot what good ideas were, but you
Y'all
feel me?
haters.
That's the side
Y'all
effect.
haters. Y'all
That's
y'all
the
real
side
big
effect.
haters. Stainless, you just let me down. You literally created a whole album of raps
Yup,
that only
and did it
consisted
again.
of boxing metaphors. And,
Yup,
and and
and did it again.
somehow
And I'm telling you, no.
you're gonna tell me that remixing the real Slim Shady to be the real Big Baby is whack.
For
You
both
whack.
guys,
You whack.
yes. For
You
both
whack.
guys, that is
For,
No,
for both
corny.
y'all
guys,
all whack.
yeah.
Y'all
You know what I'm
all whack.
saying? Like, if it's
Bruh,
Jarrell Miller, since he call
bruh,
himself
that's the
the real Big
point.
Baby, yeah, that would make sense.
No,
But for both
No,
guys,
Jared
like,
called
that sound
himself the
like
real
some
big
no,
baby.
WWE shit.
no,
You know what I'm
that's the
saying? And it would
point.
work for the younger viewers,
Brother,
maybe, but
brother, that
that's
is the
about it.
point. That is the point because until they fight, we don't know who the fucking real Big Baby is. That's why he walking them both out. That's why the song is for both. It's all right because Top Rank gonna hit us. They steal all
Look,
my
y'all,
shit.
look, y'all.
They steal all my
Look,
It,
y'all,
it
look,
sounds like some
look, y'all, look,
WWE shit,
y'all,
so it might
hashtag
work,
look,
but
y'all,
Camp Life.
personally, I don't see it.
look, y'all. He trying to get a word. Let me stop.
Hashtag Camp Life. They stole that from Ness.
All right, I'm done. That shit was just funny. Yo, shout out to Hardin and the memory loss. They gave
Facts. Facts.
Ness.
Yo,
Oh
you
man.
messing with this one, man. You messing.
All
You
right.
be having some hits, but you messing with this
I
one,
mean, y'all said the right song to walk out to was Soldier. Ness was right. I mean, Ness been right. Y'all all picked the kid from Baltimore. Ness picked Vladimir Hernandez. You feel me? You know what I mean? Like, it's just what I do. Y'all all pick Money Pal. Ness picked Sam the Amazing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep picking against me. I'ma just keep stacking.
Yo, how many like music ideas you didn't gave before? Cause I heard you try to claim the M for Bud, but that was totally Bud and Core's conversation that was put out there.
I'm claiming the song choice.
Oh, okay.
I'm claiming song choice.
How don't you know that was already gonna be the song?
Because we all know his whole team listened to the show. His sister listened to the show. His cousin listened to the
Yo, this
show.
dude is
His
hilarious.
three fucking trainers listened to his show. His
Yeah,
fucking
Danny.
stablemate
Ness
listened to the
did that
show.
so he didn't have to.
Come on, champ. Come on, champ.
But yo, I'm gonna get out though, man. As I always say, please make sure you push that thumbs up, share this one, and every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This
Yo,
TBD for life. What up, though?
hey, I bet you ain't know that it was Ness's idea to create St. Jude. So he the reason so many kids' lives done been saved. Ness is the guy of many ideas, let me tell y'all.
Yo, Ness do have some great ideas, man. You know what I'm saying? But
You
this
can
ain't one
hate
of them.
me now,
You know what I'm saying?
but I won't stop now.
Yo, man.
You can hate me now. It's all good. It's all good.
All
You
right,
can
man.
hate me.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
want to
Shout
hate
out to El
me?
Camino, man.
You want to hate me? Then hate me. What could I do? Huh? You feel me, Jay? Dykeman, I then talking that how we only dealt. I fucked that up. That's that memory loss.
Yo, exactly. God bless Ness. That's all we can say today. Or at least with this idea. Jay, is you there?
Yo, Jay dropping the ball. Call you Tablet Jay. It's probably a Droid tablet too. That's why he keep echoing. Ness skip
Yo,
my
can you hear
call.
me?
Yo.
Is
Can you
that
hear me or
Clifton?
not?
Oh
Yeah, we.
wow, no echo. No
Yo, I
echo.
got
He said
headphones. I got
oh.
headphones.
He
Y'all
said
stupid.
oh. He said oh.
Y'all stupid. Yo, you fucking up my whole call. Come on. Let me get my call. As far as, yeah, thank you. That shit is funny.
The real Big Baby is Glenn Big Baby Davis. He played for Boston.
What?
That's the real Big Baby.
What the fuck is that?
That's
Boston
right.
what? Boston what? White Sox?
Boston Celtics.
Bro,
Boston Celtics.
you on the wrong podcast.
That's the real Big Baby. That's the real Big Baby, all right? So everybody else is imitation. But yo, check this out.
You talking about Glenn Davis, right?
Spence, yeah, Glenn Davis.
He ain't even
He's
that
the real
good.
Big Baby.
Nah, he like on
But
Jarrell.
that's okay. He won the championship. Don't talk shit to me, Danny.
Team sport.
That's okay. He still won the championship. He got a ring.
What he
got a
contribute?
ring.
But what did he contribute?
That's right.
But what did he
That's
contribute?
right. But
you
his
taking
name
that
is.
man
But what did he
call?
contribute?
Can that man get his
Yo,
call?
his name is Glenn Big Baby Davis. That's the real Big Baby. I'm done talking about him.
Never heard of him.
That's okay. It's all right. Spence and Crawford. First of all, you got to know Crawford is a gym rat. Even after he won, I bet you 3 days later he was back in the gym doing his shit. Even after he won. So, and with Spence, I think Spence knew already that he was out of shape for the first fight. I think he tried to get in as much workout as possible, but you got to be in the gym sparring. You do. You got to be in the gym sparring if you really want to compete. That's what I keep saying about Shakur. He needs to get off social media and get in the gym and spar. He gonna come back to being his real self, but he's got to get in the gym and spar more than he's on social media. And I think that Spence already knew that he was, out of shape, but he's gonna take the fight anyway. And because of the money, it was $24 million plus. He's getting that same money again. He's going to take the rematch because of the money.
You may feel like it's your time.
Also, you was right.
Champ, I appreciate that you put them headphones on and you sounding official tissue, but that was the bell. But yeah, man, salute to you. You got it right, baby. We like that. What we got going on over here? We've got Mike Hicks. He says, Mom Spaghetti, the real Big Baby. Fire emoji, glove emoji. That means he liked the Big Baby idea with Eminem rapping. That's what that means. Mom Spaghetti, that's a line from Lose Yourself in the Moment. You own it. You better never let it go. No, you only get one shot. Huh?
Do not miss your chance
to
fuck out of here, bro, with this whack ass corny
you
idea.
A hater. Let me hold up. Kanye, where you at? Kanye. Shout out to Kanye, yo.
Shout out to the city.
Shout out to Kanye. Where my shit at? I'm gonna have to search. I forgot my update gave me a search. Hater. Here we go.
Haters. Haters.
Him right here, man.
I mean, shit.
Him right here. JT, Chicago, salute.
Me and the 800 people watching this shit right now.
Chi-town.
Me and the 800 people watching this shit right now.
Let's go, JT. Let's go.
What's happening, Nate? What's happening? That's Heyman?
What up?
Yo, what's happening, bro? They don't know a good idea when it hits them.
I'm telling you.
Tell them about it.
I don't fucking know.
They don't got a good idea. They don't know what's going on. They don't know metrics. They don't know numbers.
Nothing.
Eminem's still the #1 guy on Spotify, guys. And he's from the Midwest. This is like a marriage meant to be. What are you guys talking about? Ness is cooking right now. Ness Heyman is cooking, and you guys are not following the lead. So if this doesn't work out, Ness Heyman, I like this other fight. It's the Big Baby and Dillian White. Who got the juice? You hear me? If that doesn't work out, that's what I want to happen. Who got the juice? Juicy
I don't
baby.
know. I don't know that they're going to go for that, though.
Biggie walking them out.
I don't know that they're going to go for that.
Walking them out with the hologram.
Ooh.
Yo.
Ooh. I don't know that they're going to go for that because of the title. It says who got the juice, but I do like that.
Who's this again?
JT.
Oh, JT. Hey,
in the shop.
Brother,
what up, the Cubbies?
Oh, that's your problem. That's your problem. But look, you know, we don't like liars on this show.
Whoa.
So when you come on this show stating
Liars.
something, yeah, bro, it has to be true. So, you know, I did a quick Google search. Eminem is number 8 on Spotify. He is not number 1 in league streams. He is not number 1 in number ones. He is not number 1 in top 100s.
What?
He is not number 1 in top 10s. He is not number 1 in featuring streams.
Are you doing?
So
Danny's looking at an old list. Yo, look at the new
no,
list.
this is today,
Danny,
current. This
it's
is
a hate,
today.
the hate goes to
Danny,
his
look at
veins.
the new
That's
list. Look at the new list.
I'm looking
Say
at it.
too much.
This is as of today.
And when everybody's talking about, oh, this ain't wrestling or nothing like that, you don't get it. This is supposed to be like wrestling. We should be thinking
Entertainment
what
value.
they're thinking.
Entertainment
That's
value.
called entertainment.
So it should be scripted.
Tell him, champ.
So it should be scripted.
Caller of the year.
Gentlemen.
Who gonna nominate this man for Caller of the Year, man?
Come on, man.
Let's fucking go.
Come on, entertainment. Tell them. They don't know $1 billion deal to hit them right in the head.
They don't know about $1 million ideas. They don't know about $1 million ideas.
They don't know nothing. For the weekend, I know there's a UK fight. I like, it's the brother Liam, right?
Yes,
I
sir.
think he knocked out. What's his
the
name again?
brother is
he
Eubank.
took him out.
The brother is
He
Eubank.
eats him alive.
You
Eats
right.
him alive. Eighth and ninth round.
No,
Easy
no,
work.
no.
Putting that money down.
The brother is Liam, but he do got brothers.
No.
They're boxing brothers.
He got like 4 brothers. It's a fighting
3.
family. They got 4 of them. I know what's up.
No, but the
But
brother
when he
is
said
Eubank.
brother, when you said
Well, when you said brother, we thought you meant brother like Eubank, but said Liam, who got brothers but not the brother.
You may feel
whatever.
like it's your time,
That's a great idea, Ness.
but it's not your time.
JT, it's not your time. We appreciate you calling in, though. Who this? Oliver Twist. What it do?
Yo, you guys are hilarious.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this just for the banter. What's the topic of the day? Sorry, I just got on not too long ago.
The topic is obviously rematch activated, plus the date. It sounds like the manager's saying December. So there's only 2 dates that have been pulled by TGB that works with Al, which is December 9th and the 30th. Sources saying the 30th is more of a Showtime championship boxing. Everyone's assuming December 9th is the date.
Yeah. Look, I don't have too much to say. It said it yesterday, but I just hope that what were some other previous rematches? Like Mosley had 2 rematches, right, where he got beat, but he showed a better account of himself. Jermaine Taylor, I believe, as well. I'm just hoping Errol Spence shows a better account. And look, we just need to stop with all the excuses. You keep hearing everyone talking about the weight. That makes no sense. This guy Earl was talking about getting all the belts at 147, and then we're gonna bitch him on about his weight. Like, if that was the case, he could have moved up to 154 previously. So yeah, I'm a fan of both fighters, but just stop making the excuses. And look, how Earl got beat has nothing to do with weight. He's just going up against a guy who has a better skill set. So yeah, that's my call. Smash the like button, all that stuff. And yeah, I recently just joined Patreon. Talk back on that. If anybody can do that as well, support the channel. Peace.
Shout out to my guy. Who's that now?
Oliver, baby. I'm so happy he's back,
Oliver.
man. He's been a long time listener
Oliver.
for a while. Not Twist.
Does Oliver have a nickname? Because I'm about to
Oliver,
give up.
yeah, his nickname is Oliver from the Bahamas because he used to call in living in the Bahamas.
Man,
he was always from Cincinnati.
He need to be Oliver the Whisperer.
Oh, he's probably at work, brother. Salute to all my blue collar. Salute to everybody that listens to us during work on their earbuds, their ear.
I just figured that's how you
headphones.
talk.
They Kenichi Bears. Perfect segue to go to our lead sponsor. Shout out to Kenichi Bear. Shout out to Cardin. Head on over to KenichiBear.com. The link is actually pinned in the live chat right here on YouTube.com/The Boxing Voice. Remember to head on over to Kenichi Bear. www.KenichiBear.com. Use the code TBV to get a discount. I'm talking 15% off these fantastic headphones because guess what? Not only can you use these headphones to go for your jog, or your sprints. You could use these to jump on your PC if you into that RPG shit, or maybe you a gamer. Call of Duty, Xbox, PlayStation. It's got a detachable, attachable mic you can take on, take off, use it when you need to. But the most important thing these headphones should be used for is to call into the show. Because that attachable mic, you just attach it, you call in crystal clear. You got people like Mad Bent, CYP, so many, even Danny. Even Danny uses these Kenichis.
Every day.
Don't forget the Tank got the only black pair out there. You feel me? Salute to Kenichi Bear was at our last event. Salute to them for being our lead sponsor. That's that number one status. We appreciate them. And don't forget, every single sale, the proceeds go to that young man in the tighty whitey right there. He's an amateur. He just turned 18, started his company at 17. So it's important we support. And don't forget that every purchase also shows him that we doing our job. So they continue to make sure they sponsor TVB, and TVB could be here every single day, bringing you the platform that allows you to voice your opinion, voice other people. There is no equal. Feel me? Who we going to? We got Alan. What up?
Hey, TBV.
What up? What up? What up? What up?
Hey, is Danny there real quick?
He is on a Hardin break.
I asked him, he know who Ace Hood is? Has he ever heard of Jamaica?
I mean, I know who Ace Hood is. Ace Hood. Now, what is it?
Yeah.
I'm so hood. Yo, Danny.
Uh, yeah. Hey,
Do
man.
you know who Ace Hood is and what? What was the question?
The song Jamaica.
And the song Jamaica. But is you talking
That
about
that's what.
Jamaica with Bob Marley's son? Because that was fire.
Nah. It's just that's what it's called. Ace Hood Jamaica. That it's a very hood ass song, man. That's what Terence Crawford got to come out to, man. If you listen to it, you're gonna be like, damn. But anyways, man. Yeah, he need to come out to that shit. And man, y'all remember while they're blaming his trainer because of the loss and all that shit, Mark Breland,
Yep.
he fired his ass and all that shit. I was like, damn, man. My boy Spence almost going the same route, you know? Shit, they talking about these callers saying, oh man, they just need to bring new people into his corner and shit, man. Like that's not gonna change anything, man. And Derek James' ego ain't gonna let that shit. Feel me? His ego is not gonna let another trainer step in there
I
and
mean,
help Spence out, man.
it ain't about your ego at this point. It's about us getting this win back.
It is about ego. I say it because, like, in the press conference, it was like, "Oh, I already got undisputed champ. What you talking about? I already did this, that." You know, so
He did have an undisputed champ. Jamel was undisputed. They both had an undisputed
that
champ.
took an L, man. He took an L. He got, and yeah, he came back and he won and shit. And then and then he had another fight. Then he had a draw, and then he had to take another rematch. You feel me?
But he
But I'm not
wins
here
though
talking
in
about
those.
Charlo.
But he wins though.
Uh,
Oh,
but it's real
Alan.
quick, and then I don't know on the Wilder versus Fury 3 when
You may
Wilder
feel like
knocks
it's your
him
time,
down.
Why are you
but it's
saying
not your time.
Wilder? My man calling him Wilder when Wilder knocks him down. I know I fuck up pronunciations on people's names, but damn, Wilder. That's funny. We got Trey. Yo, don't you be sparring? Don't you be sparring, Crawford? Trey. Trey. Chicka, Trey. To this day. No? The fuck? We going out to okay, Money Malik. $2 Revenge of the Sith. Hashtag man down. Yeah, all right. Boxing Patron, $2. This is going to be Spence retirement. Money bag emoji. I don't know about all that. RRT Boxing with Mr. A. That's another one. What Spence is going to have to do is remember the bell rung and he got gloves on. Two. Hashtag Hardin. Face of clouds of Hardin smoke. Woozy face. Face of clouds of Hardin smoke. Woozy face. And another Hardin smoke face. Little zooted on that champ level with the $2 super chat. He says, Church Boy really flip flopped and shat on Spence. Damn, that's 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 Jonathan Sims. I think he's talking about calling him Church Boy. That's funny. Actually, you know what? Actually, what the fuck? This is why I need a producer. See, but it wouldn't work because the producer wouldn't know what I'm thinking. I need that chip that when I think it automatically does it. Because when he said Church Boy, I wanted to be like,
In Jesus' name.
you feel me? It don't hit the same because it took time. We got Huang out of Houston, $2. He says, one, I think he meant to say I'm with the Eminem walkout, and he said one with the Eminem walkout and the other with the Celtics Glenn Davis. I don't know who Glenn Davis is. What the fuck is that? Who is Glenn Davis? Jay Swift, $2. Yo, Ness, I got headphones, but is they Kenichi Biz though? Did you support the show though? Did you support Young Card and the Amateur though? If you already got headphones, did you buy some for your niece and nephews and all that great shit? And support your favorite podcast? Yeah, you can do that. Don't forget to head on over to KenichiBear.com. Get yourself a set. Use the code TBV. You already know. We got G-Ball, $5. Damn, it was totally different narrative when Izzy fought Piata 4 times and was happy when he finally got his get back. Who the fuck is Izzy and Piata? Is he talking like some UFC shit? These dudes funny as hell. Never heard of that, man. Get out of here. Christian Gutierrez with the $2 super chat says, what's the Cash App? It's right here on the screen. The way that it's spelled, don't be fooled by the fakes. They no bueno. You should report the fakes too. Don't just look at the fake. Report that, cox. You feel me? But let me also drop it in the chat as a comment so that you can physically see the spelling. That's done. We going out to the Pull Out Bandit. You must have no children. $2. Got right. 3 headphone emojis. I hope that meant that you got right and bought 3 headphones from KenichiBear.com using the code TBV so that you can support your favorite show because they are lead sponsors. You feel me? We got Drizzy with the fat $10. My man named Drizzy365. Salute. Y'all think Spence should try to perfect his style? He's been accustomed to his whole career, or think it would be wise to come in with a brand new game plan he may not be comfortable with against Bud. They gonna need a new game plan. They gonna certainly need a new game plan. They're gonna have to get comfortable with that because that last game plan ain't really gonna work. Manuel LG, $2. Friday shows are the best. Love y'all. Love you too, champ. Without you, there's no me. So definitely need y'all to be here. Definitely need y'all to call in. Mad Bent 100 on that champ level. $5 super chat. Daily dose of Tanquil. Based on the first fight, we say Spence loses again. Based on history of beating the odds, he might win. God's will. Shout out to Jersey dude. Definitely has his Kenichi Bears. We met at the appreciation night. $5 super chat. What up, TV? Just showing love. I may be back though. Vegas for the rematch. Y'all be safe. And those Kenichi Bear headphones are dope. Salute, salute, salute. See, we don't just promote anything because they sponsoring us. Like, last thing I would want to do is recommend some shit that everybody's DMing me talking about, yo, Ness, man, these shits don't work. They don't want to give me a refund. They don't want to give me no replacements. Yo, Ness, these shits broke after the first week. Nah, I never even had a complaint. I never even had to contact the owners personally. Everyone has been 100% satisfied. Drizzy with the 365. Bug gonna come out to tussle. And yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is. And Danny, we need you with your young ass. IYKYK. What the fuck acronym is that? IU? No. It's you, not you. I don't know what the fuck. Hashtag Dallas shit. All right. Well, all right, then. We gonna get to these callers. Hey, yo, it's King Born.
Hey yo, yeah, here, Brad.
You hear
Listen,
me?
man. Yes. Yo,
Yeah.
fuck that. Let's get to it. Jingle bells, Robin Lady, hey, the Batmobile lost his will. What the fuck going on? December night, Spence got locked
What?
up. He's getting
Your lyrics
locked
sounding
up
fucked up
with
right now,
the
champ. Yo,
that
champ,
no in
champ,
Detroit. You know he
champ.
didn't all the
Yeah, where are you? You sound like shit, homie. Homie. Who this be? We got to him. Who is trying Joseph again? What up?
Yo, what up, fellas? How y'all doing today, man?
Straight.
Hey, bro, just trying to touch base with y'all, man. Happy Friday. Just want to touch on the topic. I love the rematch, bro. I know as one-sided as the fight was. Adjustments can be made. Um, hey, it could be the same way. It could be the same result. I'ma happily pay for it because that's fighting. That's what we do in fights. Whether we like when growing up in street fights or whatever. Besides, that was the contract. Bud is cool with it. Bud cool at fighting 154. Bud said he even had trouble with it. I love this shit. I love boxing. Anything that allow me to watch these two get in the ring again, regardless of what the outcome is, I love it. Like people keep talking about. I've made no excuses for Earl, man. I felt the same way when people were talking about Devin. Like, it's no excuses when you agree to fight at a weight class. Earl wanted to be undisputed. You know what I'm saying? The same way Bud did. Earl chose to fight at 147 all these years. Earl had long layoffs before. We didn't. When he came back, he fought amazing. Nobody was talking about the long layoffs. Nobody was talking about the same weight that he just fought Bud at. Nobody was talking about him fighting at that weight. He made the weight. He came in. He tore ass. It is what it is. So I'm not making no excuses now. Bud came in. He was a better fighter. He was a better man that night. He whooped Spence ass. Hey, gotta live with the results, man. So all the people that are making that's making those excuses, and I'm a person I pick Spence. So and coming in with all the game
90
plans,
seconds.
he never fought this way and fought that way. But when he beat Mikey, everybody say, oh, he wanted to fight Mikey and beat Mikey at Mikey's game. The same thing with Porter. Oh, he wanted to beat Porter. So miss me with the excuses, miss me with all the reasons, man. Earl got his ass whooped. It is what it is. I can't wait for December to watch them do it again. Don't know who gonna win, but I'm gonna be there to watch it. Y'all have a good day. Be safe, fellas.
You too, brother. Appreciate you. Before we get on to the
60
next caller,
seconds.
I need you guys to go ahead and retweet the space. I see that we got only 10 retweets. Still shameful. Still shameful. Same thing here on YouTube. Need you to go ahead and like the video. I see they only have 500 likes. Horrible. Horrible. I wish Canelo said you're a horrible person instead of horrible fighter so I could play the soundbite. Like, what's up with y'all? Come on. Hit the freaking thumbs up for freaking sake. You know what I'm saying?
Call me now.
1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion right here. Voice of the People hotline. Before we go on, I do want to screen share. We are doing a raffle. I'm thinking we're giving away this raffle Saturday for the oh shit, that's tomorrow. Yeah, I guess we could do it tomorrow. Hold on. What you see right here is a boxing bar Viper bag. We're giving one of these not away because it's a raffle, right? So we're raffling one of these away. Virtual raffle tickets are $25. We're giving it away tomorrow during the live fight chat or after the live fight chat, or actually Sunday. I normally do it Sunday for the recap show, right? So it's Sunday we do the winner. Now, who you see, throwing the punches, no, it's not Nelly. It's Coach Bill, not to be confused with Coach Bill, Devin Haney's trainer and father. This is another Coach Bill. Salute to him. He's the ones that make sure we get these boxing bar Viper bags to be able to give away to you guys, which again technically is not a giveaway because you ain't giving away. But look, I mean, it's you're paying $25 for a virtual raffle ticket. This boxing bar is going to cost over 400 plus shipping. So the $25 that you're paying for a virtual ticket, it's not even enough to ship this big ass box to you. That's why I don't have it in studio, because it's a cardboard box with a black outline of what this bag looks like. So I prefer to just show you what the bag looks like right here, youtube.com/the boxing voice. Now, just in case, that didn't excite you enough, because it's like, yo, who the hell is that guy, right? Then, Fury uses it. Fury uses it. We showed you the video of Fury using it too. Josh Kelly uses it. A lot of your favorite boxers definitely have these in their gyms. And once again, you can purchase a virtual raffle ticket for $25 by sending that $25 to the Cash App on the screen. Don't be fooled by imitatees like those Slim Shadys, okay? No, the screen shows you the true spelling. We're going out to Trey, who is the cousin, I believe, right? This is Trey. This is cousin Trey.
Yo, can you hear me now, Ness?
Oh, this is definitely
cousin Trey, the sparring partner. He spars Bud as well. Just saying. No
It was
excuses.
good. Was good. Yeah, no excuses in this motherfucker. Yesterday is my birthday, so TVB turned me up one time.
Yo, happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Thank you. What's up with my boy Daddy, man?
You said what?
I said, thank you. What's up with my boys, man? What y'all on?
Oh, man, we just talking a rematch, baby. We talking a rematch. They said,
man, I'm just saying, I wouldn't
Womack.
want to get my ass whooped twice like that. So Spence better come with a different ball game, different plan. I really feel as though I like this fight. It was a good first one, so we need it again. We need it again because I want to see Spence fight better. I want him to give Bud a better challenge. You know what I'm saying? Not knocking nothing that he did from the first one, because it was a good one. He just couldn't find him that night. The jab was just too much. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's another one. We gonna handle this lightweight one more time. We gonna get through this shit one more time. You know what I'm saying? But how do y'all feel about this shit? What y'all think? Would y'all go back in there if y'all Spence?
I mean, Warriors mentality, right?
Yeah, Warriors mentality, but I mean, like, damn. I mean, like, come on, Spence. Like, you really want to get that ass waxed again?
I think that at some point you got to, bro. Like, I don't know that. My only issue is how quick it is. I was hoping for.
Yeah. No, go ahead. I agree with you. Go ahead. Oh, y'all cut out.
Danny, Danny just can't multitask, old bum ass. And he younger than my brain. Look at him.
Nah, what you say, Trees? I mean, Trees. Oh, Trey.
Hey, y'all going crazy this morning. But no, I'm saying, like, how do y'all feel? What do y'all think? Because what I'm thinking is Spence come with a new game plan. He fights better. I hope he feels better at whatever weight we fighting at. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we got these Spence fans that got every excuse in the book. So, what's y'all take on it? Like, how do y'all feel about this rematch coming? Besides,
I mean, I love it because it's good for boxing. It gives fight fans an opportunity. We've been covering the fight since it happened, and a lot of Errol Spence fans want the get back, even if it's just for their own ego, so that they could stop being teased that Earl got beat up. You know what I mean? So they want that get back. So I think it could be big. We were putting out in the universe earlier this morning that we hope that Al wins the purse bid, and then Shakur could get on the undercard with Frank Martin.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be dope. Hey, we also gotta talk about the Chris Eubank undercard because we still got my girl Michaela Mayer fighting on that joint. So
Oh well, we
let's hope
talked
she get.
about it. I'm a hardcore. I did that show. I definitely
Oh
previewed Michaela's fight and Liam's fight and my boy Florian Marco's fighting Dillian Moran on that fight, which I'm interested in as
man,
well.
yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm actually interested in that Chris Eubank card. It's gonna be a good one. But hey, man, TBV, keep turning up, keep doing what y'all doing. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you for coming out to Omaha, supporting Team Crawford and myself. And hey, man. Part two, round what 13 is about to be another little murder. I'll just you feel me. I ain't gonna say too much more, but
Well, no, I
let's
mean,
get it, man.
wouldn't it be like round 10 technically? Then he stop
Yeah,
him
it'll
in
be
the
like
ninth.
round 10, but shit, it's part two, man.
Nah,
I'm
for
calling
sure,
it
for
round
sure.
13. Yeah, real boxers know, so you feel me. But yeah, hey, and let me check you real quick, then Ness, and not to check you. I ain't gonna say it like that. I ain't gonna check you, but I'm gonna say Glenn Davis played for the Celtics. They used to call him Big Baby.
Yeah, I mean I don't know him though. That ain't that
Yeah, he's
ain't
a
boxing.
But dude said, "Oh yeah, he won a championship," which cool. He won one in college too. But I'm just saying, when it's all said
yeah.
and done, is Glenn Davis's legacy gonna be greater than Jared Anderson? I don't know, champ.
Hell no. Jared Anderson got man. Hey, Jared Anderson. Like I feel like once Tyson Fury get out of here and once Usyk get out of here, Jared Anderson gonna be the name we talking about. What we talking about for real? Because
I
Hefe
mean
and Jogba
we
already
talking
showed us.
about we
Hefe,
talking about
Hefe and Jogba, Hefe and Jogba already showed us he's not on Anderson's level. That's Big Baby I'm talking about. And then, hey, this one thing I do want to say. I mean, the level of competition for Jared Anderson has to step up. I feel like if Keyshawn fighting dudes that's 23-4, and we got dudes like Floyd Schofield being co-mains, and I feel like let's up his competition. Let's give Jared a fight that we need, or unless Jared is just that damn good, not taking nothing away from him, but I want his level of competition to step up because Jared is good to me. I like that dude. He can move, he can box, he got good ring IQ, he can step, good head movement, punch placement is amazing. Like you know what I'm saying? So I would love to see him fight somebody tough, like somebody who's gonna give him a real go for his money, not nobody who's just gonna keep getting knocked out, man. We kind of tired of seeing that. So that's just my opinion though. But
word.
yeah, so hey TBV, keep turning up, keep doing what y'all doing. I love y'all. I'm out. Hey, can we please get these likes up, these subscribers up, and like
Word.
show the love. Let's come on, man. This TBV, the best podcast we got for boxing. There is no podcast better. I'm not hating on nobody that do it, but come on, TBV number one, stand up, man. Let's go.
Let's
I'm
Let's
out.
go.
go.
Where y'all at, man? Where y'all at? Where's the love? Feel me?
Appreciate the call, my guy.
We got Jason. Jason.
Jason, what up?
What's up? What's up, fellas? Can you hear me?
We
Loud and
hear you. We hear
clear.
you.
All right. I, first I want to say to you guys, you're doing a great job. But
Appreciate it.
I like to make a couple. I want to make a couple of points. Well, like for the rematch. Well, if Bud really didn't want the rematch, he'd do it at 147 because he knows Spencer's not going to take it. And the reason why he's doing it at 154 because that's the brother. That's the type of guy he is, man. He stand on his words. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta give the man much respect because he is the A side. No matter the rematch, he can do it at 147. You know Spencer's not gonna take it at 147. So he basically just saying, Spence, you gave me the opportunity, and we'll get the opportunity back to you. And we're gonna keep it like gentlemen, right? But
Mm-hmm.
here's what I would like to say. You got these content creators out there who tries to discredit this victory because it was very one sided. You got this one guy. I don't really want to mention his name, but he think he's a manager, and he wants to put this notion out there with the snack program. You understand what I'm saying? You get what I'm coming from? Insinuating that Bud might have been not on the up and up. You feel me? Not mention that people like Boots and what's Devin Haney is part of snack too. But my problem is this: people always want to criticize Bud's performance or try to make light of, or try to take credit away from it. But had anybody ever thought about why Bud said we're not fighting in Texas? but we're gonna fight in Vegas, even though Texas hold more seats. Because think about it this way: they want to talk about the weight draining and how Spence like he was weight drained.
Well,
You never heard
I
nothing
can
about
answer
none of
that
that.
question
Yeah, Let,
easily.
hold on, because I ain't got that much time. You know, Let me just finish my point. Is it a think about it this way? And I'm pretty sure it probably wasn't. I'm just throwing a theory out there because they want to put dirt on Bud's name. Why do you think Bud was so adamant not fighting in Texas? Why all of a sudden, when you take Spence out of Texas, he looks weak? Could it be that he might have been doing something in Texas that Bud kind of got a whiff of and said, "No, we're gonna do this in Vegas where they do the drug testing"? I don't know. I'm not even saying that Spence, because I think Spence is up and up. But my point is this: why try to taint, the man's victory? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's making excuses for the man that got, except for the man that got beat. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you putting stuff out there in the atmosphere and thinking like, well, maybe he been the snack program. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. And you got people out here believing that dumbass shit, and I don't like it. But go ahead, bro. My bad, fellas.
Yeah, I mean Vegas is the common sense location, common grounds, and the most money. You fight in front of 100,000 people in Texas, you gonna make less money than fighting in front of
You
twenty
may
thousand
feel like
people
it's
in
your time,
Vegas.
but it's not
Uh,
your time.
there's not a fight. There's not a fight on record that had more drug testing than this one right here. There's not a fight on record that had more VADA testing than the Spence Crawford and Errol than the Spence Crawford fight. So, anybody that even entertain or fall into the bullshit, then I don't know what to tell you. Like, you just don't believe in boxing because ain't nobody was drug tested more. I believe it
Right.
was. I
And,
believe.
and my,
I believe if I remember correctly, it was somewhere in the ballpark of $35,000 to $40,000 on drug testing alone was spent on this fight.
Nike Hendricks, what up?
Shouts out to the boxing voice. Shouts out Nick. Shouts out Danny, man. Oh, man, I got in here late, so Spence activated his rematch.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, do they got a fight date or no?
It's looking like December 9.
December 9th. Okay, okay. Oh man, I don't think Spence should take that fight. Might as well just leave Crawford alone, man. I don't see him doing no better or anything. I mean, he can look, I could say look better, but he won't be better. Like people say, looks can deceive you. He can look like he was doing good, but he ain't gonna be doing nothing in there. That's like with that Ryan and Tank fight. Ryan looked like he was doing something, but he wasn't doing shit. He was getting his ass whooped. So that's basically how it's gonna be with that rematch, man. I don't want to see that. I'd rather see either is well, I know Crawford ain't standing at 147, but if he was, defend his undisputed, one the up and coming, or the Charlo or Canelo fight. That's it for Crawford, because Tank and already scurried away. He done made that clear that he's not gonna fight Crawford. Like, he talked that big boy shit, but now it's like he regressing his statements. He going back on everything he done said. Then you got people, oh, in the clip at the end, he said he was playing. Nobody playing that part. But it's like, damn, even if he said he was playing, people know he wasn't playing. He said that so when it comes to a time like this, he can be like, well, I said I was playing when he really wasn't. So, man, that's my call, though, man. Shouts out to y'all. Y'all stay doing what y'all doing.
All right, Nike. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yo, shit got a
Wow.
little heated at the Eubank, and
Oh yeah.
Bomac threw a towel at the trainer. What's his name?
James
Jamie.
Neely. Little Neely got a towel thrown in his
Right in his
face.
face.
Is the crew up there or is Bomac solo dolo
Nah,
Scarface no Manolo?
no, he dolo and he just cocked back. He just cocked back and threw it at him.
Cause
And
Red be in the gym. I seen Red shaking it out, so I know if shit gets, you know what I'm saying.
But I was
If
just
Bomac get a little bit overexerted, Red go, he be in there for real,
yeah,
for
look.
real.
Boom, boom, right.
Oh, that's
Bomac.
ESPN. Might as well show it, bro. Why
Oh,
you
yeah.
acting stingy with
I'll
the
send it to you.
info?
I'll send it to you.
Why
Boom.
you acting
It's in your
stingy?
DM. It's in your
You
DM.
acting stingy.
It's in your DM. It's in
Why
your
you
DM.
acting stingy? Acting all stingy with the info. Nah, we don't need your music. Fuck your music. Oh shit! But that was for no reason. Why he did that? Oh
You may
shit!
feel like it's your time,
Oh, Bomac on some
but it's
bully
not your
shit. He
time.
feeling himself.
Like obviously we on the show, so I can't hear. But I feel like he's saying, "Here, you gonna throw in the towel."
But did he smack the camera? You made me look at you. I don't know if he hit the cameraman or he hit the trainer.
Bro,
Or is that Ben Shalom he hit with the towel? That's Ben Shalom behind him.
Nah, look, right
Let me
there.
look. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look.
Pay
Let me look.
attention.
Let me
You
look.
gotta
Let me
pay
look.
attention. Stop
Here
talking.
you go. Here you go. Here you go.
Stop
Here you go. Here you
talking.
go.
You gonna miss it. You gonna miss it.
Shut up. Shut up.
Look,
Oh,
right.
shit started
Look,
all over.
right here. Yeah.
Here you go.
Right.
He balling it up. He talking shit. Who he throwing it at? Who he hitting with? Let me see. Launched it. It went over the cameraman's head. We can't see who it hit. Can't see who it hit.
The same guy that
But that's
threw it
Ben
back.
Shalom. No, that's Ben Shalom.
Oh, that's Ben. He hit Ben. Why would
Or
he
Shalom.
hit?
Shalom. 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 I don't know.
Let me see.
That's Ben, bro. Chill. Damn, Eubank looks small, bro. He looks small. Liam, big as hell. How Liam get that big? Yo, oh my God, Christian. Oh my God, Christian. But you know, first of all, Christian, let me tell you, it's not my fault. It's your fault. You never press one. I did see your super chat and it said, yo, 902. Then I realized you never pressed one, but then I had the ADHD and I just completely forgot about you.
AKA being high.
I apologize.
He's sorry.
You gotta unmute.
You can hear me?
This the same Christian from 902?
920.
Oh yeah, damn. You see what I'm saying? I got dyslexia and ADHD, all that great shit. I'll be fucking up. Go ahead though, it's on you.
Nah, you. Why everybody be calling in so mad?
Cause their favorite fighter
Why
lost.
they be? Yeah. Nah, I like the fight. I think it's good. I think Crawford he wasn't really able to use every tool in his bag in his last fight. So I'm thinking that he's gonna use this as a tune-up fight for the next, going up in weight for the Canelo. Um, yeah, no, that's my call. I think it's smooth. I think it'll be a good fight.
All right, bro.
All right, champ.
Nice and simple, easy to the point.
Word. Crawford camp in the building. Stonebone Boxing, what up? Stonebone, Colorado. Colorado.
What up? What up? What up?
What up?
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So it's on, huh? It's on, huh? See
I
no
mean,
different.
you know more than us.
Man, I don't know nothing, man. I'm in the house, man, folding some clothes, man, smoking the L, just relaxing, man. But hey, I'm one of the things like when they was doing the announcement, what's his name to do Showtime and that? Is it Jimmy Lennon? Whoever it was that does the like the announcing.
Jimmy
When
Lennon Jr.
Jimmy Lennon, so when he like introducing such and such and all get listing off his accomplishments, then he was like in his 18th or 19th consecutive title fight. Like every fight he done been in since like 20 what? So that's like what 20. When was Gamboa? What 20? I mean, when was Ricky Burns? Was that 2014 probably?
Yeah.
So
You talking 18, 19 consecutive championship fights. That's a long, you know what I mean? That's a long lineage. You talking about multiple lineals. I wonder, do he really want to just fight for nothing? Like they gotta call Mauricio. They gotta say, Mauricio, Charlo finna drop that belt. Something gotta happen. Like it's hard for me to see that fight for nothing. So Earl might have to bite the bullet, man, and get down there, man. Like I don't that's a run, that's a streak, like just like you got the knockouts, you got that almost you decades straight, every fight was a title fight. That's some you know what I mean, that's some real championship shit right there. I mean, that's some Tom Brady, that's some LeBron type with 8 finals type shit. That's some that people gonna be like, damn, that dude, ever since the first time he fought for a belt, he ain't never lose one, vacate one, get stripped. He
You
fought and
may
kept
feel like
belts and
it's your
fought
time,
mandatory. That's a
but
long
it's not
run,
your
man.
time.
Who's the illest nigga in Nebraska?
Is you bout it, fool? Yo, who next?
Who we got? Who we got? Who we got?
I believe up next is Big Gucci Nick. Big
What up,
Gucci.
man? Shout out EBV. Shout out Ness and Ringwalk Danny, man. Everybody smash that like and subscribe, man. My favorite podcast, man. Pound for pound, the best on YouTube. The best, period, man. But yo, big news. Thanks for breaking the big news, man. Y'all always the first one to let me know, man. Uh, Errol Spence activating that rematch clause, man. I'm riding with my boy. 154, man. Hopefully he gets a W. It's gonna be a hard ass fight. But I'm rolling with my boy, man. I don't care, man. That's the gang. It's kind of sad seeing some of the fans, like my boy Jonathan Sims, man. He don't drag Spence through the mud on his call, man. I'm like, damn, he was riding for Spence the whole time. Now he done shat on my boy. I'm like, damn, people are crazy. But yeah, man, yeah, I got Spence 154. It's gonna be a really hard fight. I don't know that he win, but I'ma support him 100% the way, man, for sure. Um, and I feel like 154 gonna be a little bit different. It's one division up. I mean, both fighters gonna be stronger. Spence got some data to go off of. He can try to, come up with a better game plan, and we'll see how it plays out, man. But I ain't counting him out, man. He's still the big fish. He's still didn't really. He dominated all his fights before Terence Crawford, so you can't just throw the man out. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that he wasn't 100% on fight night, and I'm rooting for him for the rematch, man, for sure. But yeah, man, that's my call. Just checking in on y'all.
All right, champ, you the man. Real quick, I do want to remind everyone tuned in that we will be having a betting show today at 10:45 a.m. It is Friday. Every Friday we bring you a betting show. Last Friday we hit. The Friday before that we hit. We've been hitting around here. And truthfully, this was a great month for the betting show members and Patreons because we gave you 2 back-to-back underdogs. One was at plus 850 in Vladimir Hernandez, and then Sean McCallum, what was he, like a plus 400 and some shit? I know y'all picked Money Pal. I told you on the betting show, it's a must to pick my man, the amazing Sam. We got it done. Today we going to try to do it again, but it's
You may
never,
feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
it's never, ever guaranteed. That being said, if you join our Patreon members, you're a member for 4 to 5 weeks, depending on the month. That being said, more than likely, me or Danny will be able to give you a winning pick by then.
I actually been doing my homework today. I watched 2 fights.
No way.
Yeah.
What fights?
I watched the Eubank
Don't
rematch.
say much. Okay.
And then I watched the Italian girl Michaela's fighting.
Okay. Well, there you go. Join us for this vetting show. Members only. If you want to catch it live, YouTube members only. If you want it on the playback, no ads, no interruptions. Head on over to patreon.com/The Boxing Voice. If you don't want to go over there, you can't remember what I just said, come to YouTube, go to the About page on our channel, and you'll see all the respective links to not only Patreon, but our Instagram, which I also want to screen share that because, this is the place to be if you can't always listen to the show, where we try to update you as much as possible on our Instagram as well. And yesterday, we put out, obviously, Crawford, as you can see, has got over 1,000, maybe very close to 1,700. So two people need to come over here and like that, get me to 1,700 on that. But you see Crawford in this picture, and the caption was, got the call. It's time to go fishing again, because Errol Spence Jr. has officially activated his Terence Crawford rematch clause. And we keep it popping here. Look at all these comments. We keep it popping in the comment section. Whenever we can't have a full show, we debate on our Instagram, and we add good music like this. Oh, Eminem! Will the real big baby please stand up? Please stand up. My idea is going to get picked up. I can't like my own post, or I would like it, but I can't because that's like whack. So you like it. And yeah, I think that's it. We got to get to these super chats. What we got? Celebrating his first super chat ever. Big Bake Queen. Oh, no, Big Bake Kieng, right? But isn't Kieng with an E-I?
Quien.
Okay, he said it right. Big Bake Kieng. No, L. Big L. Why put that? L. Big Bien King L?
Big Bay. King L.
All right, but he's celebrating his first super chat. He said, will the fight be at 47 or 54? It's Bud's decision. It's truly Bud's decision.
Keeping it moving, $2 says, nah, gotta be at 54 for the closer to the Nello fight. Money bag emoji. Graph going up emoji. Siren emoji. Fire emoji. President Jafar, $2 said, teach your mans how to squabble. New soundbite, Ness. Is that Crip Mac? Who is that?
You can't win!
Who said that?
Christian, since I made you wait, I'm going to just give you another one. What up? Christian. All right. All right.
Oh, that's Snowfall.
Okay, we got 13 retweets. That ain't enough, but we got 17 hearts. I'll take the love. You feel me? All right, Christian, you know I did. Nest GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. We got the Burrow City E. We got the Burrow City E.
Think so.
Burrow City E, we got you, right? Because I don't be leaving people behind like that.
Yep.
All right, we got you. Nest GTO, Instagram, and
Bring
Twitter.
Walk Danny, the boxing voice.
10:45 a.m. Pacific time.
1:45 p.m. Eastern. Tune into the betting show. Time to make some money.
Moolah, dinero.
It is the first of the month.
First of the month.
Y'all got to pay that rent.
Get up.
Yeah, Snowfall.
Peace.
Catch us on the next one.